Oh, HDFNL footy show, and you got to do all the talking, Dave. I'm a bit under the weather, mate.
Yeah, I was a bit concerned when I heard the dulcet tones of Jules by herself on the radio the last
Doing a
few
great
days,
job.
and just I was more concerned that whether you got out of your deathbed to do our premier number one midweek show, but here you are. So great to have you, and good to see that you are live and kicking.
Well, two things. First of all, I had to go anywhere. I wouldn't be doing it. And number two is that you're going to do most of the talking, so I can just rest up my throat, which is really good.
Well, I think people are getting sick of that voice of mine, but anyway, we'll give it a crack tonight, Cogs. But evening to you and evening to our viewers.
Sure, it'll be fine, mate. It'll be great on Saturday if I get the voice up and go on a call the big game at North Bendigo and Leachy. How many times I have to turn your mic off to actually speak? So that'll be good. I got the mute button right beside me. Oh, sorry, Dave, missed that. Mate, I reckon it was a weekend of footy that didn't even things out. It set everything in place. So we had a look then and went, your predictor from a couple of weeks ago, out the window, mate. I think
Yeah.
we've got a fair idea what's going to happen.
Yeah, and look, speaking of predictor, I had a few people remind me of that. I tipped North to lose the first two games of the 4-game run, and they let me know in no uncertain terms, particularly Mr. Dennis Gardner, the predictor, NFG. Gogo.
Well, you can only do that. I mean, you can only predict. That's exactly what it meant to
Yeah,
do.
exactly. Nah, look, we took it in jest. Even speaking to Coach Rob Bennett after the game, he made mention of the fact that a few of the boys have been keeping tabs on the predictor, and if you gave him some incentive to win on the weekend, well, I'll take credit for that as well.
Absolutely, yeah. And the thing is with it is that when we're saying it, we're not saying it from over there somewhere that we never see a game. We're seeing games every week. So we're in the know, and we're probably in more than a lot of coaches, mate, because I don't watch every game. I do. So,
Yes, you do. And I remember the late, great Shane Warne said he's not paid here to sit on the fence. He's paid to provide an opinion that he used to give. So we're pretty much in a similar situation.
I had Huntley and Caldwell on the weekend, and I thought Huntley had to win. I get that. But Caldwell were good. They were really good and very disciplined, David. Huntley were, I'll say it, and no one's going to like it. No one's going to like what I'm going to say. I know there's a game plan. I get that. Hamish has got a game plan, but I just reckon at the moment there's
too one-dimensional.
No, it's a little bit. It's not hard to follow, but it is hard to follow with the pressure they have on them. So you might want this switch to that switch, whatever. But and you can see it. They're trying to do it, and then they get a turnover and bang. And that's about experience. I don't know whether Hamish is hanging around. I hope so, because I think maybe another year would be the one. This has been horrible this year. He's lost a few games by just a few points, and that's my opinion. Is that they, and Dunstan will save them, and the other Dunstan's very good, mate. The ruckman. We forget about him, but he's extremely good and does a great job for Hartley. So. But all the kids that are there all have a crack, but there's just little things, the 1%ers that I'm sure Hamish would know about, and the coaching staff that they just don't do. Well, they'll drop off and then, forget to chase, or, hey, am I meant to be over there? Do you know what I mean? So the switch of play doesn't happen. And if it does, then it's like, oh, are we meant to? Yeah. Frustrating.
No, kept tabs on this game while I was down Heathcote, and they blew out to a 4-goal lead early, Colburn Haven, end up winning 14-13, 97. 6-38, and just looking at the quarter by quarter scores, pretty much 10 goals in the last quarter to 3, pretty much summed up the day for Huntley. And as Daniel alluded to, I think there was a nail in the coffin put into the Huntley Footy Club for their finals campaign for this year, Cogs.
Yeah, that's it. I wouldn't have thought that America would get them home, mind you. Things happen, but again, I think it's been a missed season for Huntley, and. Talking to the locals after the game, they had a big auction that night, and they're disappointed because I think you thrive on hope. Everyone does, and they thought maybe this was going to be the one. Last year was a good finish, but this year it just it started. They fell in the well against White Hills and first round and didn't get up until about round 7. So
that's right. And look at the goal kickers like Sam Dunstan again playing a lone hand up forward, kicking forward the 6, and. Singles to Abe Slatton and Jaden Cowling, whereas you had Lane Fitzgerald kicking 6 for the Hoppers. supported by Dominic Grant with 2 and Josh Smithson with 2. So, look, they had a pretty fair spread of goal kickers at Cobb and where, that single focal point up forward, which we'll probably talk about a little bit in the Heathcote game, actually. But better players, Angus Martin, Lane Fitzgerald, Aidan Basili, and Nathan Basili for the Hoppers, and Todd Stevenson, Darcy Laura, Nathan Dunstan, Sam Dunstan, and Brody Fry. Probably reflective of the season they had, that they've been probably named in the best all along the whole year there, Cogs.
Well, Nathan Basili, what they should have done, Huntley, is put one of the younger kids on him they want to improve and follow him, because he had about 40 possessions.
Yeah,
I
right.
them all, but I got a feeling he did. He was best on ground.
Yeah,
Followed him, because where do he ran to? The spots he ran even up forward. He gave himself every opportunity. I think the other thing is that, with all the vision we've got, Linton, it's not captain. It's captain obvious time. He plays a loose man in defence. He had Tanner playing loose.
yeah,
And then if it isn't Tanner, it's Connor Aldis. And I get why he does that. It means someone loose down the forward line for the opposition. I understand. Sorry, down the back line. But again, it works. They just man him up. I
yeah,
don't know why you just don't man him up and play that way. I suppose you're thinking you're playing to this, the tactics of the opposition coach. But you've got a loose man in defence, mate. Just tag him. Just play
yeah,
him. Maybe drag him down a little bit or whatever. But it's I just don't know whether Huntley's there to do that yet. I mean, yeah, you can see it from where we are. It's easier sitting up in the stand calling the game. But yeah,
yeah.
that's what I saw was a bloke who's got a very experienced side, as in Linton. Against Hamish, who's got a lot of kids with a huge amount of potential and just potential trying to get that onto the ground.
Well, that win for Cobb Evans, as we'll talk about a little bit, has flipped them up to 3rd spot. So they'll be relieved that they did get over that game, because we did sense that it was probably more on stakes for Huntley than Cobb Evans in terms of the final structure. But 10-goal win coming into 2 rounds of the finals before the final season's good fill it for Cobb and the other game that I thought was a bit of a must win was up at Leachville, where they were victorious 15-6-96 to Elmore 9-4-58. And getting some scores early on through Nick, who was our camera guy up at Leachville. Cobb were right into this game early on. In fact, at quarter time, they're only a goal and a bit down, but as happened all too often at Elmore this year, their second and third quarters really fell by the wayside, where Bleachfield kicked 7 goals to Elmore's 3, and then capped up with 4-goal last quarter to run away 38-point winners. I know Elmore's just signed Luke Freeman for another 2 years on the coaching front, so that's good news for them. And I think he'll be able to really take stock over the preseason and work out his list management and, target some of those players that he needs. Looking at the goal kickers for this game for the home side, it was pretty much all one-way traffic for Matty's boy Billy Hawkin kicking 7 snags, Charlie Hancock kicking 2, and Jack Dye kicking 2 as well. Young Xavier Collier, Dennis Gardner's grandson, kicking 3, probably his best game for the year for Elmore, and then singles to Matty O'Dwyer, Michael Baker, and Lukey Price. Xavier being named best for Elmore, as do Matty O'Dwyer and Charlie O'Toole. Billy Hawkin with his 7 best on for Leachfield. So what that does do is really set up an interesting situation between Leachfield and Lockington for that 5th spot there, Cobbs.
Yeah. Again, I mean, they had to do what they had to do, Leachy, and they did it. It would be easy to sometimes lose those games, but it's too much to play for, and they knew Lockie had the bye, so I think it'll end up being them 5th, I reckon, and we'll be competitive too. Elmore, that is great news for Elmore. He's basically said, I think you've got some good stuff going on here, and I'm prepared.
Yep.
I think that's a big tick. Blokes like kind of sharp in the middle, Holmberg, Hardy, the list goes on. Smith, another one, Truick, the brothers. These are guys that would play in any other side and look pretty good. But being when played out of position, like, Harney's got good hands and he could play forward. I think he may have at some stage, or might be his brother. These players need a hand. They really need a hand. So, there's some recruiting to be done at Elmore, and that's good news.
Yeah, and I think for Luke Freeman too, it gives him a bit of stability. It's probably had a turbulent 12 months, in the coaching front. Yeah, obviously leaving Stratford, so coming to Elmore, new club, new culture, new league. And now he's got a bit of taste of the HDFL. He knows what to expect and knows what players he needs to bolster that side so they can make a shot at the finals next year, mate.
Well, he won't mind me. I mean, he may mind me saying that. I've been to Luke's house before. Trust me. He lives about a drop punt from Strathfield's ground. So
Yep.
he can't rope a few in that are leaving the game and say, boys, tell you what, because there's plenty at Strath. They're sitting, I think, on top of the ladder. So anyway.
Yeah. Last second after their big defeat to Eagle, but we'll not go there. But speaking of big defeats, that was White Hills at the hands of Mount Pleasant, 22-12, 144. Easily accounting for White Hills 10-11, 71, 73-point winners there. And that man was back for the Mounts, Benny Waitman, in his 100th game. And guess what he did? He kicked the perfect 10 again, Cogs.
Took a great swing.
And that's just a great luxury to have for a side that's sitting on top, to have one of their spearhead forwards come back into the game after hamstring issues and then kick 10. So he looks like he's fighting fit. Xavier Carter kicking 4, Joey Bell 2 for the Mountain Men. For White Hills, Pat Conlon tried hard, kicking 2, and Strawn Robinson, I've seen him a couple of times this year, which I'm pretty impressed with, a young fella, kicking 3 for the Heelys. Bit like Elmore, White Hills, Brad McConnell looking to go around again next year, I presume. He'll know what he needs, and they'll start that recruiting process for next year, no doubt, very soon.
Yeah, no doubt. Probably pretty keen on the season ending at the minute because it's hard work, especially when you come up against Mount Pleasant and you got that bloke playing at the top of his game. But
Yep.
yeah, they'll be right. Couple more games left, and then we, as you said, you can move on.
Yep. And the game that I was at down at Pigeon Park, which was 2v3, North Bendigo at way to Heathcote. It was North Bendigo in the end, 18-11, 119. Far too strong for Heathcote, 12-9, 81. And look, this game had the makings early on as a tight contest throughout the day. Neither side was giving up probably more about a 2-goal lead and then have come back, very similar to how they played early on in the year. But halfway through that third quarter, you just got a sense North Bendigo was kicking away where they kicked 6 goals 3 to Heathcote's 4-goal 1. And really after that, it was all North Bendigo. If I have to reconsider my flag favourite, it'd be right now, and I'd say it'd be North Bendigo. Ryan Hartley was pretty sublime in the middle, just driving that ball forward. Jordan Ford, he kicked a few goals. I think he kicked 4 from memory, actually 3, but Storm Geary bobbed up and kicked 4, and I think that was the difference between North Bendigo and Heathcote was the small forwards didn't fire for Heathcote, whereas in North Bendigo you had the likes of Storm Geary, Jordan Ford, Jakey Dean even bobbing up kicking 3, and Liam Dillon probably broke the back of the Saints supporters with a couple late last quarter goals. For Heathcote, I would have thought in the middle, Razanak, probably one of his quieter days. He still had impact, but probably not as damaging as he has been in previous games. Probably where they were struggling was in the tall man stakes in the rucks. And speaking to Coach Andrew Saladino after the game, the loss of Barnett in the ruck and also the loss of Jordan Marcroft in the ruck hurt him, and really they had to pinch both Dylan and Daniel Johnson into that ruck position. But in the end, I think it was more the spread and run for North Bendigo that was just proved to be a bit too much for Heathcote in the end. And North Bendigo go to second on the ladder, and they've won 2 games where I predicted they wouldn't win 2 games. So I think that's probably pretty much tied up second spot for them, and potentially a chance to pinch top spot, depending on the last game of the year between Mounts and Heathcote.
Yeah, I think just reading the tea leaves here, I think that's why I said at the start, things have evened out a little bit. I think Heathcote and Colbo, when I used to race motorbikes years ago, Dave, there was a 2-stroke and you'd have a thing called a power band. I think, you hit the power band and off you go, and everyone else had it too. But I reckon Mount Pleasant and North have the power band, and that is, they've got other blokes that can come in and do the job. Mount's just going extra gear. They've got this little bloke now called Wakeman, and North have got other blokes. Nick Waterson's back, I noticed. So, I mean,
Yeah.
all of a sudden you've got all these extra things they can do. I'm not sure he's getting Colbo from what I can see looking at their twos. I don't know if there's anyone there that can come in.
Nah.
And I think I'm not writing anyone off. I'm just saying that's why we're talking about North winning by 6 goals and Mounts beating, other teams by 60, 70.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's it. I think, look, I said a couple of weeks ago that the Premiership was decided by 3 teams: Mount Pleasant, North Bendigo, and Heathcote. I think it's really probably coming down to 2 now between Mounts and North Bendigo. I think, in the game we saw last weekend at Akin Street, I think that had a real strong finals feel about it, and I think we're going to expect those 2 sides to be the dominant teams through this final series. Look, speaking to Andrew Saladino after the game, licking his wounds a little bit, but he's taken pride in the fact that the boys battled hard for probably 2.5 quarters, but in the end, probably their fitness and the run and spread by North Bendigo was just far too great. Speaking to Robbie Bennett, he was happy to get through that game. And look, players like Harrison Jarvie and even Ryan Gillingham have really shone over the last 6 weeks. And, they're players probably that go under the radar a little bit from the opposition teams. So I'm sure, the likes of Mounts and Heathcote, Cobbin, they'll do their homework on them because, they've got, more in reserve to call on when say the key playmakers have an off day. Whereas I think the depth's just not there with Heathcote at the moment.
Don't forget that North Bendigo are hungry. They did lose the granny last year when they expected to win. And Heathcote had some dramas a few years back. We won't get into that now. So there's still that there with the spectators, you can tell. They're still hanging around. Absolutely. There's still that anger. And I think Mounts don't have that. They have new players in it, just want to win. The 2 brothers, the 2 boys, 2 brothers.
The Wharton boys.
Yeah, Wharton boys, and a few others that don't worry about that. Just know to win. I played at Sanders. Hey, let's do the Wednesday whip around, Dave. Righto, let's start. Wrong. Are they in the Bendigo comp, or is the whole Loddon Valley League said stuff ya?
Well, a bit of that, yes, indeed. Look, Bendigo Football Club has accepted the application, but then it got blocked by the member clubs in Loddon Valley, which now means it will go to the Commission of AFL Central Victoria to ultimately decide the fate of the Morong Football Club. Interesting. I don't know what the Commission's viewpoint is in terms of, taking one club from one league to play in another. I get the fact that Bendigo, at the moment, as it stands, will have 8 teams with Gisborne vacating next year. Look, I think Morong has a long and proud history in the Loddon Valley League, and I think that's where the clubs that probably voted against the move were coming from. I did question, I think I said to you in the last week's episode that I questioned the facilities, whether they're up to BFNL standards out at Morong. So interesting, but they do have a strong junior pathway and they do have a successful team. So it's going to be interesting to see how AFL Central Victoria, the Commission, determines this one.
Yeah, they've got some plans. You read between the lines. Morong have got plans for the City of Greater Bendigo for a master plan to use the trotting track next door as in second oval and
right.
grading everything. So it's on the way. It's just, the political world at the moment, that's been thrown out there. But it is happening in Morong, and that would have played a part in it as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, they don't have it now, and whether clubs are prepared to risk injuries and the current conditions.
Neither does Golden Square, mate. Neither does Castle.
No,
it's still using old fees.
Yeah, but again, like I said last week, they've been member clubs historically, and I just don't think.
Does that mean it's okay to have an old shed? Then does it? I mean, Castlemaine would love to have what Morong's got coming up. I'm sure they would. Golden Square's got it coming. So yeah, I don't think there's an argument there. I think it's the fact that they are good enough to be in there. They've certainly won 4 flags. You couldn't ask for any more than that in that competition.
Well, Bridgewater won 7.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah,
you could put Calible in there if you like because they won just.
Well, that's right, exactly. Yeah,
but,
yeah. No, the cycles, I get that.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not here to bash them, but it was another big loss to Broadfield on the weekend in the Bendigo Footy League. So it is a big step up from going from Loddon Valley.
I don't know what you do, mate. I don't know. They've obviously got a plan to say, look, let's see how it goes after 2 years. Maybe you can't just do one. It'd be demoralising for many people in that area.
Well, I heard that
enjoy their
in the
footy being back.
reserves. Yeah, I heard in the reserves in the South Bendigo v Broadford Reserve that South Bendigo had to loan 3 players per quarter, so that's a bit concerning. And I get the travel factor,
mind
but
you,
they're
that
going to be
does
traveling
go
every
on in.
second week.
Yeah, that happens in the Heathcote League sometimes. That happens in every league.
Yeah, but they're doing a fair bit at the moment.
Yeah, okay. All right, move on. Answer to that question is that Loddon Valley Footy League, you got the corner last year. Just let them go, mate. They've done everything they had to. They've ticked every box for Loddon Valley, and you should be proud that they've made it into a better competition through the help of the Loddon Valley over a number of years. So let them go.
Well, yeah, and that's a stinging blow to Maiden Gully, their neighbours, because it's come out. The Bendigo Footy League just said no, we're not going to accept your request. So that's going to be interesting.
You know what? In life, Dave, that happens. Sometimes people say
yeah, exactly.
Sometimes people say yes, and sometimes you don't get an answer. I've had it 100 times. You just got to suck eggs and move on.
Well, speaking of sucking eggs, Kahuna, they were denied entry into the Heathcote Footy League. Voted 6-3 against. Speaking to a few around the traps down at Heathcote on the weekend, I think most of the people I spoke to thought that was probably the right result. Now, in Kahuna's eyes, they'll probably say it wasn't, but at the end of the day, it's the member clubs that decide that. And, the buy came into play, rightly or wrongly. Clubs do value it, and it gives the people an opportunity to respite.
It does. And I mean, I also think you got to be really careful. I love the fact that Kahuna are having a crack, but I think you've got to be careful of what don't touch it when it's not broken. You got to be really careful.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, sometimes we say, let's, we get one good business and we go, bugger it, let's start a second, we'll go even better. It doesn't work like that. Sometimes better off just keeping what you've got and make it better, and just 1-2% per year or per week, every second week, and you get 50% better by the end of the year. I think that's, I feel for Kahuna though, because they've had a crack and I don't know what's next. But what I do know is the AFL needs to look at that, because
his way around that bend. It looks like we're going to have a winner for the tag 125 light from start to finish. Last bend. Done deal. Comes down the straight. Gets sideways a bit, but he's picked up a win. He's just about there too, Mercury. Look out, Phil. You've had the race on your own, mate. Oh, he just went a little bit sideways too. He'll come around and he'll get a lap after this to finish. What a great race here at Bendigo, the Victorian Combined Masters Final. Last lap, what a great race this is. Radford out in front, Mercury pushing him, tries to get through, can't do it. Still out in front, let's see if he can do it. He's out in front, I reckon he might have got there, Phil Radford. Good racing, Mercury's going to have one little last go, gives him a little shove, down to the checkered flag, and it is Phil Radford. As you can see, there's a slower racer in there too, by the way. So Sasso and Zach Thompson got nothing. He got size off the track. Oh no, Finlay, he's crashed. He will be ropeable.
Contact number 22, your free kick right there.
Ladies and gents, everyone's in, everyone's here. Fantastic. What a great turn up. What a great idea. All ideas are great ideas, but it takes people to actually put it together and do all the prep behind it. And I'm sure we've all been culprits in the past of having great ideas, but letting it go after a few weeks and going, nah, too hard. This guy here beside me and his friends, nothing's too hard for them. To Melbourne, Bendigo to Melbourne, to Canberra to Bendigo. So let's hear from the Mayor of the City of Greater Bendigo, Thomas Prince, everyone.
Thanks, mate. Hey, first of all, it's really lovely to see so many people here today. So as you start the walk, I just hope that you remember something a little different and start doing things a little different. I hope that when you really hear someone ask, how are you? I hope you really answer it. Don't give them the, I'm good. Tell them how you are really feeling. And I hope when you ask it, to really mean it. Don't let it just be a throwaway question. Commit to it. Prepare yourself for the answer that you might get. Be willing to walk with someone through whatever might come next. Because a person's how is not an individual responsibility, even though it can feel it. It's something we share as a part of being human. You know, we're not designed to be on this world alone. We do it together. So I hope you remember today, during this walk, long after it ends, the how really matters. Thanks for being here. Thanks for caring enough to showing up. And thank you for taking these steps for awareness, for compassion, and for every person who needs to know that they're not alone. So thank you all for coming.
Thanks, Thomas. City of Greater Bendigo.
And that's exactly why today matters, because no one should have to carry that alone. So today, lean into it, walk with people, talk to people, check in on people. And if you want to support further, there'll be QR codes and donation points around all day. But more than anything, just be here, be part of it. I'm proud of this community and I'm excited to see what the next 24 hours brings. And let's get around each other, let's make Bendigo proud, and let's make sure no one walks alone today. Thank you.
You good? Bit of fuel for the way? Yeah, bit of fuel.
Nearly there, you've got it. Nearly there, matey, bring it home.
Yeah, mate. We are in the home straight. Good job.
Well done, guys. Happy. Well done, guys.
Ladies and gents, round of applause for Tim and the team.
Yourself, mate.
It was a bit of a roller coaster ride, a few ups and a few downs, but we got there in the end, so no, it was good.
All right, yeah, thanks everyone for coming. bloody amazing turnout. Like, I cannot believe how many people here, to be honest, and it's just, yeah, blown me away. And yeah, as some of these guys have already touched on, that final lap was something special to walk that whole entire lap and bring that home. That was, yeah, something I'll cherish for the rest of my life. Hopefully we do it again next year. But yeah, to be honest, I'm bloody spent. I had a lot more energy before we did the walk, and I said a few more words. But yeah, I honestly just can't thank you enough, and yeah, I appreciate you all coming out. Thank you.
And it's a very good afternoon here at Atkins Street Reserve for the important HDFNL match, round 17, the penultimate round between North Bendigo and Litchfield Gumbau. And it's a very good welcome and afternoon to the one and only Brian John Coghlan. Afternoon, Coggo.
I had to work out who you were because we haven't done any games together for a while, Dave. You've given me the raspberry and SARS, so yeah.
Wow, it's all part of our expansion of TV. But it's great to be back together once again. We've got the whole bang back together.
Yeah,
and even got Daniel on top of the roof of Bertha.
Yeah, no, he slept up there last night, so he enjoys that. What we need to do is get on your teams, mate. I'm very impressed with you.
Yeah, this is the team's lineup for today. A couple of key changes for North Bendigo. Ryan Hartley out with an injured ankle, I'm led to believe, but coming back in for a very long time is number 4, Darcy Richards.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be out for the season. And just looking at the matchups there, it's going to be a tough gig for Litchfield Gumbau. They've got to win. They have to win, don't they? And that's the key.
Yeah, indeed. They need to win to survive, to try and cling on to that 5th spot, which is going to be a battle between them and Lockington. Absolutely beautiful conditions here at Atkins Street. Bit of a finals-like field today, Brian.
Yeah, beautiful weather, as you said, and you can't complain when it's like this. But it's certainly, it is a final. It is a final for Leachy Gunny. They lose this, and they're in trouble. Lockie, I think that's the case anyway.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now it is a momentous occasion today. Aaron Craig, game 302, becomes the leading senior player in the North Bendigo Football Club. So congratulations to you, Aaron. Just looking at the draw today, yeah. So Lockington to play Colburn Avon today, which you think would go the way of Colbo.
You'd think so, yeah.
And then they've got Almore at home. Litchfield Gumbau's got White Hills and Colbo have the bye. So we're about to start play here. Round 17 HDFNL action. It's going to be Jordan Hargraves up against Darcy Elliott. Umpires today, Brian?
Tony Fields and Andrew Snell.
So here we go.
Yeah, one of the Wiggles, Fieldsy. Anthony Fields, his brother.
So rucks up. Hargraves wins the tap. Hand pass out there is good there. Straight to Fezarelli for Litchfield Gumbau. They are kicking to the old social club rooms end. Kick out pass to Waterson. Good for North Bendigo. Played a really good game last week against Heathcote to Waterson. Short kick to Gillingham. Now Gillingham kicked down the line. 1-on-1 Jarvie. Couldn't get the ball. Hand pass by Deans. Good. Kick in on the way. Robertson is good grab. And that is a strong mark taken. Just looking at the player. It is Cody Riddick, number 26. And Dylan Clem not playing today either, Cogs.
Yeah, yes, he's out there, number 11. He is definitely out there. I saw him as he was running out. Now, whether he's doing that for fun, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think he was named on the team sheet.
Wasn't he? Oh, okay.
I know
Right.
he is there. You're
There
right.
he is, right in front of you, Dave. Doggy would have beat you.
Exactly.
Oof. So, you're right. He's not on the list. Hopefully they got that fixed pretty quick.
Well, on the way, Riddick's kick, offline, one behind North Bendigo.
So, Leachville Gunbower, it's a smaller ground than what they planned. A lot smaller than Leachy Gunny.
Yeah,
Gunbower, that is.
Probably about 2/3 of the size.
Yeah, you'd think so. So they're going to bring it out, Leachy Gunny, out to what is going to be a big crowd for the big reunions out there. It goes over the top of everyone. Little slap there was good by Elliott. They'll get something going here, Leachy Gunny. A little push and shove by Gray at the back. He butters up again. He got tackled nicely. Well done, Robinson. Little handball out is good. Now it goes back North Bendigo's way, and they should clear, Dave.
Yeah, clear they do. Kick out to Waterson. Waterson's already had a couple of possessions early. Good to see. Kick, is that a push? No, says the umpire. Dylan goes in hard. One out. Oh, good block. Evades there. Back to Waterson on that left foot. Looking for Clam. One fist. Riddick's there. Can't get a clean possession. Hand pass over. Leachville Gunbower's defence already in pressure. Forward. Now get it out, but it's not going to be North Bendigo through
Yeah,
Waterson.
it is. Waterson takes the mark. Just handballs it off. They should get one here through Gillingham. Kicks on its way. He's missed it, I reckon. He has. So heaps of opportunities for the Bulldogs, and they haven't quite taken it up. So 2 straight points, that is, to North Bendigo. Yet to score Leachy Gunny, and we've done 2 minutes, 2.5 in fact, thanks to Agnico Eagle, Dave.
They have indeed. So kick in. Leachville Gunbower. It's going to come straight. Oh no, mark not taken. Robinson, hand pass over is good. Hand pass there to Gilmore, who came back into the side last week. Leachville Gunbower go through Hawken. Kick smothered. And
Yeah, well done.
Boundary line.
Yeah, good crowd for the Netty too. There is a reunion for North and a few counts, in fact, so there'll be a few over there telling some stories. They'll get longer as the day gets on, Dave, as you know.
Absolutely.
So ball about to be thrown back in. Let off the hook a little bit, Leachy Gunny. Hargrove's in front, he got the tap. No one can get a clean possession. Now it comes out wide. A little bit of mucking around going on. Ball's going nowhere. Now picked up. Little kick away by Geary's good. Mark taken. Nice mark out there. Taken by McCartney. He reckons he can kick it, Dabby, from there from about 45 out.
Yeah, normally he plays off the halfback, so they've brought him forward, which is interesting. I noticed the lineup during the week. I don't know if it's North Bendigo just trying to keep their cards close to their check, but they had the likes of Ford and Clem. Sorry, not Clem because he wasn't named, but Ford up in the back line, which is where we would normally see him, except for this year. He's had a pretty good year.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? So McCartney comes in on its way. They might get a triple out of this. In fact, they do. So 3 points to the score. 3, and that is the lead at the minute for North. Yet to score Leachy Gunny. Already done 4 minutes this term, all thanks to Heathcote Bank, Bendigo Bank branch, I should say. Dave, as the footy finally comes back from the soccer rink court.
All the above.
There's a rink over there.
Pitch, yes.
There's a bit of a rink over there. So the ball's going to come back. He's just going to into the pocket. Oh, had to be good. I reckon that's got to be, yeah, it's got to be a free kick. So Jai Keefe will take that. A little aggressive was Jarvie. Little kick is good. So they'll do something here. They'll mount it through Hancock. No, should have taken the mark there. Big Ward didn't. Here's Craig. 3:02 games. Fantastic pass too. Ford. He thinks he can kick it from there. He's probably done it 100 times. Just goes wide. Kick might be all right too. Sits to Craig. Can he kick the first for North in his game? 3:02. No, he can't, David. In fact, he doesn't kick anything out of bounds.
Yeah, just wasting opportunities here at North Bendigo.
Oh, they what?
So, Leachville Gunbower the kick, deep in the back pocket. North Bendigo kick into the Shadforth Park end. Short little kick is good. Now it's got Keith, got to be careful. Over the top there, Dylan. Hand pass over to Clem. In fact, it was Ford. Ford going in hard. We're going to have a ball up about 10 metres out.
Do you know what it reminds me of? You've had about 5 or 6 beers and you're waiting to break the seal.
Yeah.
That's what it's like at the moment. As soon as you break the seal, I reckon you're in trouble, Leachy Gunny, if you don't bloody do something about it right now. Ball's up in the air. Hargraves comes out. No one really got a handle on it. Comes back to Robinson through Craig. Can he bang one here? Craigie! No, he can't. Point number 4, Dave.
Yeah, 4 and 1 out of bounds. Could have been easily 4 goals up as we speak, Brian.
Well, it could have been a different game altogether, but they're still in it, Leach. You've only got to kick a goal and back in front.
Well, that's the strange thing. So Alwood will bring it back in for Leachfield Gumbauer. Little chip 9-iron kick is good. Looking to get the hands off, not honoured.
Wanted it back too, didn't he?
He did. So deep in the back pocket. Looks like it's Burton. He's kicked down the line. Looking for Ward. Can't get there. Over the back though is good. Is Elliott. Kick forward.
Good kick.
Foot race is on. Is that 1 slip?
Die.
2 slip? Over, but Robertson from North Bendigo butters it up. And North are away.
I just wonder why you do that.
Yeah.
I know the pressure was on, I get that, but gee, anyway, handball over the top. Trying to make his way there is he not named either, Hartley?
Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah, he's not named either, so we won't go with this list, but I see him out there and I went, that's got to be Hartley.
Exactly.
Anyway, ball thrown back up. Hargrave's got a bit of a tap. Doesn't go anywhere in particular. Sits at ground level and they'll come in and do it all again thanks to Agnico Eagle. Yeah, he'd have his time again. Blake died. He'd want to do better than that.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially in a one-on-one. Still going nowhere down here. In there fighting hard, of course, as Windridge, Little Austin. And Zebby Elwood, you mentioned before, good to see him back. He had a bad injury.
Yeah, right.
And it's back into play. It actually just comes back into play. Coming out to meet it is Ford. He'll move it quick, the big fella. Decides to slide it across the ground. Here they go, North Bendigo through Gillingham. Sinks the slipper, kicks it forward. Look at that for a pass. Couldn't take the mark in the end. Was Clem. Jai Keith's quick one is good, so they sit it up this time for Colvin. Where's he going? Decides to go backwards. I'm not sure why, because the kick's not great. Yeah, thought he took the mark there, but he didn't. Now it's going to come across to McGregor, and McGregor takes the mark.
So McGregor weighing up his options. 4 possessions for not much yardage. So McGregor's kick, touched. Umpire doesn't call it. Play on. At the back there, Gilmore looking for McKellar. Can't get clean possession. Coming through is Craig. On that left foot. Kick to no one in particular. Ball bounces.
Whoa.
Good tackle by Clem. And that was a strong tackle. Strong but fair.
Don't have to go to Bunnings to get a vice grip. Just get it off him.
Will Burton, he felt that one, that's for sure. So Rux forward, over the top to Hartley. Now, is that holding the ball? No. Umpire Snell says ball.
Pretty consistent, Snelly and Fieldsy umpiring. You won't see too many of those 50s. You go, what was that for? I don't reckon you'll see that. They're pretty consistent.
Yeah.
So Rux again, slapped out of there. There's about 4 Rucks in there at the moment, all having a go. Goes towards the boundary line. A little push and shove. Might be all right to get a little kick away. Hawkins there. He runs over the top of it. Goes back in after it again. In fact, the ball's pushed forward. A lot of pushing and shoving. Kick around the corners, not great. Last line of defence, Leechu Gunny. And they need to move and move quickly. They're just a little bit stagnant. So Colvin takes the mark. They've gone nowhere. They've gone about 10 metres. Gives it back. So this time, back through the middle, got to be clean because guess who's there? Aaron Craig. Just gives it a little slap, Craigie, back to Garvey. Oh, Hargraves should have taken the first option. And it'll be a free kick. So coming back, in fact, is it play? No, it's not. So Jack Dye's in there. He hasn't been around for a while either. He's got McGregor screaming for it over commentary side. He's not going to kick it to your Clay.
So play goes on. Kick there by Jack Dye. Going forward, over the back,
good
nice
grab.
mark. That's taken by
He's
Blake
his
Dye.
brother. Yeah. He's probably got the boot for this too, Dave.
I think he has. Yep. The only goal kicker in the league is number 5, Blake Dye.
Just to remind our boys around the grounds that we need some scores off them.
Yep. And I've already had Dennis Gardner, who's travelling up to Elmore today, watch his grandson Xavier Coggill, who I think they're playing Huntley, aren't they, up at Elmore? Yep, in fact they are.
So Dye comes in. Shouldn't be a problem, excuse me, with the distance. Kick looks pretty good. No, he hasn't moved.
Got it.
So first cab off the rank goes to Leachville Gumbauer and they lead. Do you believe that?
Strangely enough, they do by 2 points. One straight Leachville Gumbauer, one inside 50 for 100% conversion, whereas North Bendigo's probably had 10 inside 50s for a 40% conversion in points.
I tell you what, just, yeah, lots of comments. Bruce Slimman is a copper, and Bruce is telling me I'm blind and deaf. Well, let's have a look. Why is that? Blind as a bat and deaf as a post. Oh, he must have been yelling out before. G'day, Bruce. Mate, he must know that I don't answer cops. Anyway, Hargrave's got the slap, goes back towards Kane, just bangs it on his left kick going forward. Just got pushed out of it, Kane. Not Kane, sorry, our man. Forgotten his name.
Clem.
No, not Clem, 26.
Riddick.
See. Ball's out of bounds on the full. I probably need to carry on like that. It was just look at my sheet, probably better.
Yeah, exactly.
But yes, Bruce, I didn't see you, mate. Sorry, I thought you had a summons in your hand.
So kick goes on. Taking it there, Jack Dye, kick across there, good, found the man in Keith. Jai Keith, little short kick, good, Green. Now they're going to go back here. Go down the line, son. So Green's kick is good, yeah, Windridge.
Yeah, give it off.
Yep, so he does, and he's kicked that to Costa. Costa, half forward, kick over the back, that's good. Good play there by Litchfield Gumbau. To Die, kick not the best, worm burner, hits the ground. McEwer comes in, hand pass out, got rid of it. Is that holding the ball? No, says the umpire. North Bendigo under pressure, but Gilmore good enough to get that out, and they're away.
They are indeed. So they did that well, North, and, well, they're behind. So let's just see what happens here. Over the top, Garvey should give it back to him. He does. Bounding through there. Look at this for a run. Little kick was from Kane is good.
Great kick.
So North have got it together. It's not on my sheet, but this has got to be Hartley, surely.
Yeah, I think Hartley's in for Pato. I think Pato is number 30.
Okay, yep.
I don't think I can see Riley out. They're normally the long flowing locks.
Yep, so Hartley's going to have a shot from about 35 out to put North in front at the 12-minute mark of this term. So, let's see. Hartley, he's missed too.
So I haven't got their kicking boots on today, have they, Cogs?
Well, the problem is if they keep kicking points, someone's going to come and remember that. What was that AFL team? Was it Hawthorn? They kicked all the points.
Yeah.
And they come and hack down the point post.
Yeah. So Elwood to bring the ball back in for Litchfield Gumbau. Now he's played on outside the square. Shouldn't have been ball up, but anyway, kicks short. Bennett. That's what happens. We overuse the footy. So Will Bennett, left foot kick. Over the back.
Oh,
yeah,
good mark.
no mark. Play on. Ball hits the ground. Going in hard at both sides. Alfred tackle. Umpire's going to say that's out of bounds. And we'll have a throw in.
So in the pocket is the car beside me does a 17-point turn to get out.
There's a Bertha.
Bertha is a big. That's the transit we're in, by the way. Forward, try to take it out of there. Excuse me, slips out the back. Dye gave it off. Here comes Leachy Gunny, but it always ends up in North hands, the way they're going. Just under pressure, aren't they, all the time?
Yeah, they are. Just over panicking.
Yep. Can't kick. Oh, was it Dye in front that took the... No? Yes.
Yeah, it's played the mark.
Yep. Okay. So umpire Field says, yep. Yeah, now he's got to get rid of it. It was actually Luke Davis that took the mark. So little short kick back into the middle. This looks a little bit more promising. Let's see what they can do through Martini.
No thanks, too early.
Yeah, it is a bit early for that. Around the corner from Patterson. Has to get rid of it, does so. Kick goes short. North Bendigo with some numbers in front. And I was just watching the Ute come in and made a couple of goals on it, Dave. Anyway, take over.
Sorry, easily distracted. So play goes on. Tap one by Ward. McCartney, hand pass out. Got to get rid of it. Butters up his own work. Good kick there through Clem. And it's down Riddick. Cody. One of the future stars here at North Bendigo. League leading goal kicker 2 years ago in their under 18s.
Kicked 100, didn't he?
Kicked 110 for that year. So he knows where the sticks are. Probably a bit quieter last week.
Already kicked a point so far in the game.
So it's probably about 45 out. No breeze. Kick is...
looks better.
Yeah, much better. And Riddick gets the first on the board for the Bulldogs.
Now, there's something you didn't see there, and I'm sure Daniel on the roof would have picked this up on the camera. Let's have a look at the replay. Let's just have a look at the umpire's theatrics. I'm impressed by the goal umpire. Let's have a look on the replay. All right, just have a look here. You watch him. He's very impressive, the goal umpire. And you've got to do these things, Dave. You've got to help out the...
It's
give him
finals
confidence.
around the corner. They've got to get noticed, Brian.
That's it. So they take the front 1-5-11, one straight for Leachy Gunny, thanks to Agnico Eagle. HDFNL match of the round the grounds as we do. Who's playing the AFL today?
It is Sydney and St Kilda.
Sydney and St Kilda, fair enough. Elliott got the tap. Coming through is Hartley, little handball out to Garvey. He sits, he waits, probably should have got rid of it quicker. Now he puts Bennett under pressure. He's good enough though. Kicks a horrible old thing. Something you'd kick at training and everyone would laugh at you. And running straight into things was Geary. Comes around to Hartley again. His bullet-like kick's a beauty.
Straight through.
And he's put it through, so they get two in the space of 30 seconds, Dave Hancock.
Yeah, and that's what the danger of North Bendigo. They can just flick the switch like that and just, you called it, get two straight on board with no time. Saw that against Heathcote last week where they just really, after halfway through the second quarter, just flicked the switch and never looked back.
Watching your game last week with yourself and the man on the roof, Daniel, I think, and this is where sides need to put a bit of time. I know Brereton's on him at the moment. Just keep a good eye on the coach's son, Bennett. I reckon he's one of the blokes that no one talks about, and he does a lot of good things.
Fly under the radar.
Yeah, absolutely. So Rucks again. Big Job got the tap on his left, going nowhere there. Walking on the bottom of that for Leachy Gunny. Thought he might have got a hand up from his opponent. No such thing at North Bendigo. So again, he's had a haircut, Joby Ward, hasn't he? Had a bit of a razz.
Yeah, the mop's gone.
Yeah, you wouldn't tell him it didn't look any good because you might be sorted out. Yeah, he's mop, the old mop.
So, ball going nowhere.
See if we can get it out of the middle, Dave.
Umpire Fields, I think it is.
It is.
Yeah, ball up. Hartley overhead over the ball, no free kick. Hawken couldn't get the clear possession, enough to get it around the ground. Jarvie goes in hard. So too Die, trying to hand pass to no one. And umpire Field will ball that one up.
How long do you reckon before I get a slap for calling Jarvie Garvey?
Well, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a habit.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
Anyway, McHugh got it. Kick forward. Looking for Dean. Can't get the mark off ground. Waterson, hand pass Dean's good. To Jarvie. Jarvie's kick forward is good.
Good, yeah, it is good.
Yeah, and he played really well last week, Harrison Jarvie. Probably BOG for me.
Well, they've got to probably take one of the tips from Colbo, and you need to play loose man in defence. You can't be letting that be a one-on-one. That's too hard.
Yeah.
They've got lots of options, North Bendigo, and you probably just need to defend. When Leach will Gumbo go forward, they actually look really good, but it's just not happening, is it, at the moment?
Yeah. Now, it looks like it's Storm Geary. He's taking the mark. Tell by the bright orange shoes. Kicked 4 goals last week.
You putting him down for one?
25 down.
He's got it. He got it.
Yeah.
Well, the umpire ran to the showgrounds, so that's what sucked me in.
So Geary gets his first for the day.
Yep. 19 got in this term, so they've, what's that now, 8 scoring shots to 1.
Yeah, it's ominous signs.
Yeah,
now.
it is, yep.
Started to flick the switch. No doubt Rob Bennett, the North Bendigo coach, just be looking to make some little subtle changes just to fine tune as they head into the finals.
Well, he does let his players sit still. I noticed that now Waterson's over here on Brereton instead of Bennett, so whether they've swapped around, in fact they have. Try to slap one out of there. Nice little handball over the top. This is Hartley again. Yeah, got the ball off Dylan. Sits at the bottom of the pack. Big foot race on there, Wells. And it's tackled nicely. The umpire says, ooh, you're lucky to get away with that one.
Yeah, I think the boundary line saved him.
Well, there's a lot happening down the North Bendigo end of the ground, mate. A lot happening.
Yeah, big crowd here today, as you would expect. A milestone game for Aaron Craig. Game 302. Bucks go at it. One by Ward. Round the body, Keith. Nowhere to in particular. Ball bounce funny. Oh! Duck. Hawken got rid of it. No, says the umpire. Play on. Kane.
Oh.
Don't know how he got rid of it. But anyway, umpire's paid a free kick. He's now said it's a throw. Going the way of Waterson. So Waterson plays on. Centering kick.
Oh.
No marks. Spoiled their own man. Friendly fire. Play goes on. Coming out was Geary. Kicked it up. Is
Kane.
Dean.
Dean, sorry.
Gold.
Fantastic. And before they couldn't hit the barn door, North Bendigo, and now all of a sudden, they can't do anything wrong. So spot on, Dave. 4-5-29 here at Atkins Street. And the home side, I think that's the scoring end, though. I still think that's the case at North, but if I was Leachy Gunny, I'd want to get something before the term ends, and there's still plenty of term left. 21 minutes gone.
Yeah.
As Dave gets on Tinder. Just strike rate at the moment on Tinder, mate.
0.
0. Work to be done there by the sound of it.
Nah, just checking around the ground scores.
Yeah, do that anyway. So Gilmore's kick's a wobbly old horrible thing. Sits up all right for Leachy Gunny. So Davis, Lukey Davis. I don't know what he said, but it was good.
Sounded Latino.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Yeah. So he just sets it up. Plenty of North numbers back here. Gilmore couldn't take it at the back. Goes to the side now. McEwer tried to run through. Just first to the ball at the moment, North, on the bottom of each pack.
Just while we've got a break in play in the Bendigo Footy League. Eaglehawk 12, Gisborne 8 at Canterbury Park. Santa 7, South Bendigo 2. Golden Square and Canterbury Flat.
Ward.
Piece.
Just let it go, too big, Ward. Yeah, keep going, Dave. Sorry, you were saying.
That's it, and that's it. No score down, Broadford.
So, mightn't be a bad thing. Kane comes over towards the Davis. Alford. Little short kick is good. So, Ford. Have a shot, Geordie. Decides to just sit it up, and he has a shot in the end, which is what he should have done anyway. That, I was going to say too easy. Couldn't take the mark. Stalemate. Geary stole it. Now it comes back the other way. Hawkins short. Got a man loose here. Oh, well done. That's going to hit Bertha. And it did. So we'll get some compensation for that. Bertha's worth a lot of money.
Yep.
Did you get that one, Dan? He did. He reckons he caught it. So 23 just about gone, Dave.
Yep. So Rux, one by Ward. Hand pass over there is good to Faisal Riley. Now a little kick. Marked by Hawken. Matty's boy.
He's got two of them. Josh is the other.
Yep. Still Matty's boy.
That's a good kick. Oh, it was. Yeah, it was a good kick.
Yep. Costa. Plays on now. Swings around. Right foot kick. Deep in the pocket. No one there. Boy, around the guy. He's got great hands, Blake Dye, but he's also good when the ball hits the ground. Yeah,
so
footy smarts.
Yeah, very much so.
That's his second for the day.
So 2 straight, Leachy Gunny, still trailing though, 4-5-29. North Bendigo, thanks to, we'll go with some sponsors for North today as well. That's what I do each week, Dave. The Bendigo Club would be one, and there'd be plenty of others, I would think, which we'll get around to some of the signs. Yeah, they do a lot of work with them. GT Roller Doors, there's plenty of others. As Dave cracks his first can of VB. And
for a harder, you can get it driving, you can get it calling, or you can get it squalling.
Yep, it's about $2.50 the can, and it's called Coke.
Just for the viewers, just in case I think it might be gospel.
Yeah. So the footy's gone, mate. They've sold it. Yeah. It's gone up Frederick Street.
Well, Daniel and I were down Heathcote, and once again that oak tree at the top end, Barrick.
Just loves footies on it.
It does. Just eats them up for breakfast, doesn't it, Daniel?
Does anyone actually go up there and get them?
Some kids do, yeah.
Do they?
Back in my day, I climbed a tree once or twice.
I'll bet you did.
I think my mum was a bit upset.
How was your mother and her sausage rolls?
Yeah, Kaz.
Going all right, Kazza?
Yeah,
good.
And Dennis and Gail, g'day to you. They're up at Elmore today. Your number one fan, Dennis Gardner.
I know about that. He's bloody talks to you a lot.
I know.
He's a good man.
You made me aware of the prediction.
29 plays 12 this term. It's done nearly 25 minutes, so it won't be a long term. Rucks go at it again. Hargrave's got a little slap. They all dive to the bottom of it. Bottom of that too was Hancock. Comes out to McGregor. Kick goes wide. Looking for that man we spoke about. Oh, should have told it. Did he get into McEwer there, did he?
He did.
So Dominic McEwer. Is that how you pronounce it? McEwer.
Yeah.
Little short kick's horrible. Aaron Craig will make it look good. Gives it back. Robinson's got some work to do. I reckon you let that one go, mate. Umpire said, oh. Well, I reckon he'd let it go.
I'll tell you what, the boundary umpire's here. He's got a bit of a melee happening.
He's got a nice little melee, hasn't he?
He has. It's our man.
He could have lived up at number 17. That's where I lived. I had a melee like that when I was living in 17 Frederick Street.
There you go.
So Ward's tap Now
running water back then when you were living?
They didn't have power, but they had running water. Costa comes in, has a shot on goal. I tell you, hit the post. So yeah, it wasn't much fun, but again, you know, it was good. We used to have we'd employ a boy to ride the bike in the shed to do the power for us. 2-1-13. Traffic lights didn't come in for a long time.
Yeah. So kick in. Craig. On the trusty left. Long. Looking for Riddick. Couldn't take the mark. At the back there is Barnstable. Or Litchfield Gumbout. Hand pass over is good. And who's he finding? Oh, hard at it. Hand pass off there by Keith. Kick forward. And Coggo's trying to pretend he can see something.
Oh, I can't see anything out of the binoculars, mate. Keep going.
No, that's okay. Maybe you need to take the cap off first.
Oh, that's what you do.
That's what you do.
The cap.
So, ball in. Deep in Litchfield Gumbout's forward line. We're kicking to the social club room here. Atkins Street. So, tap. Waterson, hand pass. Robinson, got to be careful. Forward, long way from home. Back in his natural habitat.
Yeah, he is.
Now, kick. McCartney. Now it's about 4-on-1 over the back, no mark. Kick around the body there is good by Barnstable. Now the foot race is on. McEwen comes through.
Look at him go.
Look at the dash. Good hands.
Oh.
Clem, great. Just got to let it sit. He does. Hand pass over the top. Easy as you like. Hartley's in the goal square. And that, my folks, is goal of the day.
That, my folks, is how you play good footy.
Yep. Thanks to Eagle Hire and Bridgewater Bakehouse.
So 5-5-35. 2-1-13 Leachy Gunny.
Hartley second for the day. Just all that good work undone just by a bad turnover kick.
Well, you look back at McEwen though, mate. He's the one that really made it happen.
Yeah.
No, and certainly what good pace and skills on the run.
Yeah. Frightening pace.
So 28 gone this term. Thanks to White Hills Fish Shop. Hello, Raylene. Good fish.
Yeah,
good
great,
flake.
great
oh,
fish.
yeah, love it. Here is Hargrave's got the slap out. Little handball out. She didn't really think about it too much. Was Hancock. Now it's going to come back the other way because of that through Hartley. His kick's a wormy burner forward. Just gives it up. Here we go again. Little kick going forward. This time by Gillingham, and he missed it. So 5-6.
36, 5-6, 36. Plays 2-1-13. We played 28.5 minutes first term. So kick out. Over the top. No one can get it. Hand pass out's good. Down Hawken. Kick smothered. North attacking. Kane. Centering kick is good. He's found that man in Dylan. Had a pretty good second half last week he did. Short little kick. Good. Found Hartley. Not bad for a man that wasn't named on the sheet.
Yes, yes. I hope they did name him on the sheet.
Exactly.
We might have a Leachville Gumbow win.
Well, we asked the number one team manager in the league, Cole.
Big Cole. Oh, gee, that's a number one, mate. What do you want? Jesus. They're all bloody good, I tell you.
Nah, they do all a good job.
Look after us.
So Hartley, probably about 48 metres out, directly in front. Slight breeze. Kick on its way, left foot. Got it.
Got it.
Goal number 3.
Yeah. And I don't know how you stop it if you're Leachy Gunny. I mean, you can do what the Bulldogs did last night, play ugly footy, but they don't play that way in the country. And even if they did, it'd be tough to do it against this side.
And I don't think Rob Bennett would allow it to happen. Love to know where you're watching the game from.
Yeah, I saw you do that. I was going to say that. We did it last week, and there was a lot of people around the place that were commenting. Yeah, so we want to know, don't we, where you're watching from?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, good tap this time. Little kick around the corner. So Art Elliott was the tapper, but it goes back North's way. Geez, it got some numbers. Gillingham swings it round the corner. It's going to beat a run for acceptances across the line. They'll throw it back in late stages this term. We've done 30, in fact, this term, thanks to White Hills Fish Shop.
Yep.
All Seasons Bendigo is another one.
Yeah,
is that a sponsor, by the way?
Yeah.
It's All Seasons? It is. It's on the thing.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't forget 40's bloody electrical company, JLF.
Yep. So ball thrown in. Speaking of that man forward, tap one by him. North Bendigo have the ball. Kick around the body, Jarvie. That's Jarvie with a J.
He had some kicks, McGregor, and he delivers now out towards commentary side wing over the top. That's a good little grab by Hancock. Just says, Buggy, I'm going to play on, and does just that. Kicks it nice along. McHugh should get there first, but North does. Just runs away from everyone. Says, I better handball it now, and he did. Lucky he did, in fact. So Clark's handball's going back the other way. Handball across. So McCartney now back to Clark. Little short kick is smothered. Now goes in for the chase again, round the corner. Nice little kick there. Good job by Brereton. One of the two today. Now bounces funny to Gilmore. Back to McGregor, and that will be the first term done and dusted. And it's been a interesting first term. We saw a side, for the reason they are the favourite for the for the premiership this year. We saw why, but we also saw Leachy Gunny having a crack, and well, things that have to change if they're going to try and have a crack at this top side being North Bendigo, Dave.
Yeah, absolutely. Particularly when they've kicked 6 points in the first quarter. North Bendigo started by kicking the first 4 points before Leachfield kicked the first goal. And the thing too is, fifth spot is still definitely online, and they're just looking at the ladder. They're about 7% higher than than Lockington Vermont. So really, they want to make sure that the margin doesn't blow out today if they do lose.
Daniel's complaining up on the roof about sunburn, apparently. I don't know about that.
No, he wants the wide.
Is that right, mate?
Well, that's news to me.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
Anyway, it's quarter time
It
here
is,
at
yeah.
Atkins Street. It is North Bendigo 6-6-42, leading Leachfield Gumbel 2-1-13. We'll be back after these short messages from our sponsors
On Super TV.
on Super TV.
Catch up with Zach Finlay, who's doing it on a bit at the minute. Makes his way around that bend. It looks like we're going to have a winner for the tag 125 light from start to finish. Last bend. Done deal. Comes down the straight. Gets sideways a bit, but he's picked up a win. He's just about there too, Mercury. Look out, Phil. You've had the race on your own, mate. Oh, he just went a little bit sideways too. He'll come around and he'll get a lap after this to finish. What a great race here at Bendigo, the Victorian Combined Masters Final. Last lap, what a great race this is. Radford out in front, Mercury pushing him, tries to get through, can't do it. Still out in front, let's see if he can do it. He's out in front, I reckon he might have got there, Phil Radford. Good racing, Mercury's going to have one little last go, gives him a little shove down to the checkered flag, and it is Phil Radford. As you can see, there's a slower racer in there too, by the way. So Sasso and Zach Thompson got nothing. He got size off the track. Oh no, Finlay. He's crashed. He will be ropeable.
everything about together. It goes a long way.
High contact, number 22, your free kick right there.
Ladies and gents, everyone's in, everyone's here. Fantastic. What a great turn up. What a great idea. All ideas are great ideas, but it takes people to actually put it together and do all the prep behind it. And I'm sure we've all been culprits in the past of having great ideas, but letting it go after a few weeks and going, nah, too hard. This guy here beside me and his friends, nothing's too hard for them. To Melbourne, Bendigo to Melbourne, to Canberra to Bendigo. So let's hear from the Mayor of the City of Greater Bendigo, Thomas Prince, everyone.
Thanks, mate. Hey, first of all, it's really lovely to see so many people here today. So as you start the walk, I just hope that you remember something a little different and start doing things a little different. I hope that when you really hear someone ask, how are you? I hope you really answer it. Don't give them the, I'm good. Tell them how you are really feeling. And I hope when you ask it to really mean it. Don't let it just be a throwaway question. Commit to it. Prepare yourself for the answer that you might get. Be willing to walk with someone through whatever might come next. Because a person's how is not an individual responsibility, even though it can feel it. It's something we share as a part of being human. You know, we're not designed to be on this world alone. We do it together. So I hope you remember today, during this walk, long after it ends, the how really matters. Thanks for being here, thanks for caring enough to showing up, and thank you for taking these steps for awareness, for compassion, and for every person who needs to know that they're not alone. So thank you all for coming.
Thanks, Thomas. City of Greater Bendigo.
And that's exactly why today matters, because no one should have to carry that alone. So today, lean into it, walk with people, talk to people, check in on people, and if you want to support further, there'll be QR codes and donation points around all day. But more than anything, just be here, be part of it.
And welcome back here to Atkins Street Oval, where it's North Bendigo in a commanded position, 6-6-42, 29's the better of Leachville Gumbau, 2-1-13. Goal kickers for that quarter, Hartley with 3 for North Bendigo, to Mr. Dean, Geary and Riddick. And it was Blake Dye with 2 goals for Leachville Gumbau's. Umpire now, about the ball up in the middle. Tap one by Ward, but straight into the hands of North Bendigo. Now he's paid that as a throw. Oh, got to be careful there, Charlie.
Charlie Hancocky.
Yep, so free kick to Hancock. No relation. Kick over the top. Cluster. Kick is good.
Good mark.
Nice mark. Taken by, I think it was Broughton.
Yeah, it is, Will. Will he or will he not kick it? Decides to go short. Kick's all right, or is it? It is. So, first cab off the rank.
Yes, please.
Could be Leachy Gunny in this second term. And all the scoring's come that end. This would be handy. So, Elliott not going to make the distance because there's a mark in there for someone. There isn't. Over the line, they'll throw it back in.
When you said Elliott, it reminds me of E.T. Elliott.
Right. I would have thought Elliott Brothers in Bendigo. Honda dealer's been around forever.
Elliott Hawkins, mate of mine.
Oh, is it? Hawko? Yeah, right, okay.
So ball thrown in. Tapped over the top, North Bendigo with the numbers. Wrapped up with the ball, those Leachville Gumbau, and we're going to have a ball up.
So the netball girls are getting their game taped at the moment. They weren't keen on that, Dave. I don't know why. Leachville Gumbau, that is. Ball comes out, all Leachy Gunny. That's good mark.
Patterson, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You're right, Patterson.
Got the 3/4 sleeve on.
Yeah, which is scary on a day like this. Good kick. Oh, should have taken the mark back there. Was his was Dye. I was going to say his brother, but it's not his brother. How you going with that light off the windscreen, mate, over there? Pretty good?
Yeah. Excellent.
Yep, just perfect.
About as good as Daniel's poll a couple of weeks ago. At
Oh, the
Mount
poll.
At Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, he likes to climb the pole, Daniel, volunteer firefighter. Around the corner, here's an opportunity. Oh, there's a little hanging on going on. Umpire said nothing, so play on is the call. Little push and shove on Craig there. Little handball comes back. Geez, they're desperate to get rid of it. Waterson, he just sinks the slipper. He's got Riddick and also Barnstable back here. Barnstable couldn't take the mark. Butters up, gets a little left boot on it. Went not very far at all. Northwood numbers. Kane's in there too with Brereton and Kane, bottom of the pack. It ain't coming out, and they'll throw it back up.
Yeah, Kane just lucky didn't get caught for holding the ball. He did drag that in slightly. So, ball up, one by no one. Kane, that person we just spoke about. Hand pass out, tackle. Is die of the Jack variety, as Congo would say. Hand pass over the Fazalari.
It's amazing.
Holding the ball.
Well, this can't be the biggest comp for having brothers in it. Heathcote League. Have to be. Robinson short kick is good. Play on. So they'll come through Gillingham. He takes one bounce. Now just kicks forward. Who's back there? Look at that man there and forward. Thinks he can make the distance. Geordie. Decides to kick to a one-on-one back. That's a good mark. Good. Oh, I was going to say good experience, but he doesn't play the game for that long, but it looked like it, didn't it?
No, indeed.
So he'll line up Jake Dean, from about 25 out. Should be elementary, my dear Watson.
Yes.
Lots of numbers here at North Bendigo for the game's record holder at North.
Yep.
Aaron Craig.
3:02. Not the motor.
No. Well, the T-shirts come out, and I thought, well, they forget about the 300.
Yeah, I thought exactly the same
got
thing.
So,
I thought exactly the same, Cobbs. That was a bit of an overrun on the supply.
Yeah, I thought, what's going on? Just got a message back from Senior Constable Bruce Slimmon, who called me blind and deaf because I didn't answer his wave or his yell to me, and he just said, I hope your van over there is roadworthy. Anyway.
No doubt it
is. It did. Only got a roadworthy 3 months ago. It should be right.
So, beautiful weather here today.
Unless bird poo makes it unroadworthy, we're in trouble.
Well, that's right. Plenty of that. So, umpire Snell.
The Snellmeister. Talking to cops, his brother's one.
So, back in the middle. Tap one by Ward. As Congo's computers just called it a day.
Oh, it has, yeah. It's just, g'day, how you going?
Kick over top, found Kane. Kane's a little short pass to Waterson. Kick to Riddick is good. And that was this champagne football.
Yeah.
Now Riddick looking at centering kick. And he's got him in Hartley. And that is team play. That is the type of play that takes you deep into the final series, Brian.
Yeah, and the other thing is that having Waterson in the side, by the look of it, and you've seen North more than I have in the past month, this is a absolute luxury. It's like the chockies, and you've got a couple of extra bloody whirlies.
Yeah.
You know, those whirly ones are really good, right? He's an extra whirly one, Hartley.
Okay, the whirly one.
Yeah, because... yeah, couldn't take the mark. Sorry, mate, it was forward. So it is a point, but what I'm saying is it gives them the luxury of having him down forward.
I'd rather a fantail than a whirly.
Would you?
Yeah.
No, you like the whirlies, the
Kelly
Cadbury whirlies.
Kelly whirlies?
Yeah, I reckon the whirlies are good when you get those flavours ones. You know those rose thing, Cadbury roses? Oh, come on, Dave, of course you do. Anyway, Gillingham gives it out this time. Flick around the corner from that man Hartley we spoke about. Bounces funny, Dave.
Because it's football.
Thank you very much. Here they go. Can they get out of things? Davis was in there. Ball just kind of virtually thrown over the top. A little look-away handball from Waterson went nowhere. The umpire's going to have to adjudicate and does just that.
I always get Waters and Matty Gray confused because they always have the same look and they always have the same strapping on the right arm. So.
Let's see if we can get it out of here, Dave. So tap down, no one in particular, and still we'll do it again about 3 metres away.
Glorious sunshine here at Atkins Street. Beautiful day for football. Great to have your company on Super TV. Love to know where you're watching the game from. So ball up, one by Hargraves. Hands out. Kick around the body. Dean couldn't get a clear kick away. Richfield Gumbo have the numbers through that man in Davis. But kick not the best. It's a high up and under. He's going to take the mark. It's going to be North Bendigo, and it's going to go the way of Jake Dean.
You forget how tall he is, Jake Dean.
You do. So Dean short kick.
Good kick, good kick.
Sound Geary, I think it was. No, Riddick. Saw the 6.
He's another one, Riddick, that you think, oh, he's not that tall, but he is too.
Yeah.
So when you got those tall options, and we go back to what we were saying about Hartley and Jake Dean and also Clemmy, well, all of a sudden.
You've just got a full box of selection.
Yeah, you've got a rose, Cadbury roses, mate.
Yeah, that's it.
No Turkish delights in there.
Peppermint only for me.
You're a peppermint man. I wouldn't have picked that.
Oh, cherry ripe.
I would have went the whirlies and the normal nut jobs. What are they?
Nut jobs.
I like a good nut job, mate.
Wow. I'm glad that's all you like, Brian.
Oh, he hasn't moved the umpire. Back to the footy. It's roses for Riddick.
Yep.
So all of a sudden it is getting a touch ugly
Yeah.
here at Atkins Street, Dave.
And that's Cody's second goal. Scoreboard goes to
8-7-55, 2-1-13. You're up to date. Thanks to Agnico Eagle.
8-8-56.
I knew that. That's what I said.
Agnico Eagle, great supporters of HDFL for the next 3 years.
So all of a sudden we're out to 43 points. Leachy Gunny, work to do, and it's got to start, but ain't going to start by doing that. Handball comes out wide, stolen by Jarvie. I knew that, Dave, I knew it. Jarvie to Bennett, little ping pong's going on at the moment. Ward comes through, handballs it backwards. Davis has to go wide, kick might be all right. They might settle this time. So Martini, please. Little champagne service by him.
Oh, boom, boom.
It had to happen,
He got it.
Kicks it nice and wide. Little push out of there was good by his brother. Now he has to tap on and go in after it again. But they just have the numbers north at the moment and the smarts. And this time that's gone about 55,000 metres up in the air. Who's going to get under it? Hargraves couldn't get a hand to it. Bounces a little bit strange. Don't say it again, Dave. You said it before. Hang on. Umpire's picked out a free kick here. I reckon it might be 52.
Yeah. Yeah, just while we got it, scores are down at Broadford.
Oh, yeah.
Stratfield say 60, Broadford 2, over Canterbury Park 27, Eagle Hawk, Gisborne 16, Sandhurst 26, South Bendigo 3, and Kangaroo Flat leading Golden Square 16-2.
So Hargraves there, just got a little shove as he was going to mark it. Come back from Windridge, wasn't a great opportunity for Dye to take it, and that one is sitting there at ground level. Umpire says play on, so Bennett says bug here I will, kicks it nice and in front for Clem off the ground again. They work hard in there and double team, but that's not going to go anywhere. And I've got some scores from round the ground HDFNL if you want them, David.
Yes, please, Ryan.
8. Out at Elmore, it is the away side. 2 goals, 7.
19.
Yeah, 2-7-19, 2 straight for Elmore. We'll watch this bit of play here, Dave.
So kick out. Litchfield Gumbow, defence right under pressure. Come back, Kane, sharp hand pass.
Wasn't it?
Jarvie, kick around the body. He's got the distance. No, that's a Clem. Name all over, or was it Riddick?
I think it's Clem, mate.
No, it's Riddick.
Riddick. Gee, you wouldn't know, would you?
Nah. Great leap there by Cody, and that's his third.
This is this has got this
ugly.
reminds me of a couple of your earlier haircuts, mate. Really ugly today at the minute. So around the grounds, Huntley 2-7, Elmore 2 straight. That is quarter time there. Quarter time, White Hills 4-3-27, Heathcote 7-1-43. Down at White Hills and out at hang on, where's Damo Karen today? Colbo. It's Colburn Abbott 5-5-35, Lockington 2 straight 12. That is quarter time in the HDFNL. And here we haven't got the close one.
No, dangerous kick. Kicking in danger against the ruckman in Hargraves. So Costa, looking to go, kicks out wide, over the back, intercept mark, no pay, Gray, hits the ground, Gillingham to Gilmore, G's combined, back to Gillingham, so that's 3 G's, and that's a turnover kick, Litchfield Gumbow, off hands, play on, Hargraves can't get a clean possession. Players going hard. Umpire Snell will ball that one up.
Just looking at their structure here, Leachy Gunny, and they follow. There's a few boys that follow the ball too much. Brereton's one that's now running back that way. You can't all get it at the same time. Only one person can hold it.
What's he paid a
Umpire's
slap?
a slap out, is it?
Yeah,
It's going to have to go to
Costa.
Costa, is it? No, he's giving it up. Up Walken, I reckon it is. Oh, what's he doing there, umpire? So no, it's Costa. Sorry. having a chat to Hargraves about what they're going to have tonight to have a beer after
Is
the
that
game.
blood rule? No.
VB or Southern? No, now it's come back to Ward.
Yeah.
So Big Joe will think he can kick it from there. He's about 55 out. North Bendigo footy ground gives that perception, doesn't it, that you can nearly kick it for anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
So Joby Ward, doesn't his team need this? The medalist on its way, not going to make the distance, no accuracy either. Off hands, ground level towards the boundary line. Still, no one can get a clean hand on it. The umpire says you might throw it in there, sunshine.
Speaking of sunshine, beautiful day here.
It's great. The sunroof though, I love the sunroof in this thing. Just perfect.
Daniel loves the sunroof. Our great camera operator, bringing you the pictures live and local Super TV. Great to have your company. So ball up, ball hits the deck. Wait till going about just trying to work their way out of the scrum, but North Bendigo just swarming like bees to a honey pot.
Yeah, just quickly around the grounds we missed before quarter time. Heathcote League was where we're at, of course. It is Colbo, 23 points up on Lockington out at Colbo. White Hills 23 points down.
Yeah, so game's going as predicted.
As you would expect against Heathcote. And I mean, 2 goals up now at Elmore Huntley. That is over Elmore. How's the AFL going? How are the Saints going?
Saints were up against Swans by about 3 goals, and it was half time. It was even between Hawthorn and North Melbourne, 46 apiece.
Yes, as we fill a bit of time in here, as you can see, because no one knows what's happening with the ball. And poor kid's got the ball and he's saying to him, throw it in or what? What's going on? Tell the kid what he's doing, Fieldsy. Anyway, ball thrown back in now. Ward. No, it wasn't Ward. It was Hargraves at the front. Now it comes clear. Went straight through Ford, which is rare. Davis at the bottom of that. And the umpire will do the same thing again. So Hargraves in front, got the tap. Gillingham comes through. Look at this. Through to Stormy Geary. Nice kick going forward. Now it's a little bit of space out here for Bennett, who will love this, Will Bennett. He should just pass it on to his full forward. He missed him. Had him clear there. Jake Brereton comes out, can't take the mark. Here comes Bennett again. Another chance. He's got Gillingham towards the boundary line, but Costa will get there first. Try to keep it in, didn't do that.
Yeah, just a little bit of hesitation there by Gilmore. Probably cost him half a second, which was enough pressure to be applied to Gillingham, as you said there, Brian.
It's a good hit out because the pressure they're getting from Leachy Gunny is going to be probably nearly twice as much when they get finals, so it'll be good. Trying to get his way through there was young Zebby Elwood, and he got caught with a nut. Jarvie gives it off Gillingham again. This time sets it up for big fella coming forward.
Claim, claim, claim.
And look at those bloody arms. Seriously, Gadget Man.
No wonder he bowled at 130 Ks now.
Does he?
Does in
Clemmy?
Bendigo,
Yeah. Didn't really get a game at Bendigo City, Clemmy.
Wow. I'm hearing a little whisper there. There might be a new team in the Bendigo, Force 11 this year.
Really? Okay. Clem 11.
Clem 11 kicks, and he kicks truly, and that is a goal. And that is his first for the day, actually.
Yep.
Not bad for a guy that wasn't supposed to be playing.
Correct, yeah. Agree, 122%, David.
Thanks to Agnico Eagle Hire, and Bridgewater Bakehouse. 4 great locations. What's your favourite pie from Bridgewater Bakehouse there, Cox?
Oh, I'm a normal, mate. Everyday bloke. Yep.
Yeah, just a plain pie.
Just a plain old pie, mate.
What's your favourite one again, Daniel? What's your favourite pie from Bridgewater Bakehouse?
Mate, he doesn't care.
Cheese and bacon, he
Yeah,
does care.
he likes the cheese.
Yeah.
He's a cheese man.
So back in the middle, tap one by Hargraves. That man Hartley, kick over the top. They're just raffling this off. Waterson. Got a man out wide, Geary. Takes the mark. They're just toying with him at the moment.
They are a bit, aren't they?
Yeah. Kick over the top. Mark taken there is good by Keith. Keith of the Jive variety. Hand pass out. Leach will gump out. Over the top, Craig can't take the mark. Ball spills down. Running past his Hancock. Hand pass out. Now he's been told, yep, free kick, slung.
So free kick to Leachy Gunny.
Yep. So Hancock to get the free kick. Time on added.
And Litchfield Gumbel need to get a goal. And that's captain obvious stuff. After time, Blake Dye can't get it. Going around the back with Patterson. But ball beats everyone over the boundary line. For 10-8, 68, 2-1, 13. It is the home side by 45 points. Halfway through the second term.
I've got no power on that, mate. Through that thing, yeah.
Can you undo that for me, that end one?
This one? End one?
Out. Yep. Jarvie. Kick. Hartley. It's got all day. Geary's running hard for it. Kick up. Forward. It's just got to bounce. Probably it does for Geary. It's got a man out. Over the top. Forward can't get there. Punch off hand. One behind.
Is there anything I need to do with that power?
10-9, 69.
It's this thing here that's a...
2-1, 13. Is it still in?
Yeah.
So play goes on. Punched off hands, and the ball will be thrown in. So play goes on. Going in hard, Geary. Got to protect the head. Umpire says play on. Jarvie hand pass out to Kane, to Craig. Craig has one bounce. Steadies on the left, good little chip pass, and found his mate in Storm Geary.
Yeah, it's just all a bit easy, isn't it, at the minute?
Yeah.
You've said that, but... So...
Geary will line up 25 metres out. Slight angle. And the sting has definitely gone out of this game, Brian.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't have, but it has. And you're right. The only concern for North, and I'll bring it up after Stormy has a kick. Didn't even look like missing. You just kind of hope that this was the last round, so you can go into finals with this form.
Yep.
But this is ominous. Is that the word? Ominous?
Ominous.
Ominous. I knew that.
So North Bendigo play Huntley next week. So 11-9, 75. 2-1, 13. 62 points the better to the home side.
Yep, out at Elmore, it's Aaron Wheelhouse, who'd be lonely this week because he was my special comments and cameraman last week. Huntley 6-9, Elmore 3-3. That's midway through the second term out there at Elmore. Tap comes down from Hargraves, trying to break through again. Here they come, this time through Kane. It's like they're playing no one at the moment, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, it just looks it. Towards the boundary line, there's a foot race on out there. He probably won't get there in the end, doesn't.
So if you're Rob Bennett, what do? Do you try and, with knowing you got finals just around the corner, do you rest a few of the players next week, or do you just go hell for leather?
I think you've got to keep going. I really do. I just wouldn't take that risk.
Yeah.
I think, teams coming off, teams coming off buys, there's forward, just a little handball out. We'll get back to the footy because that's what we're here for. But having said that, it's a good mark from Waterson. He has to wait now till the troops catch up. Craig thought about him. Kick wasn't great in the end, just rolls forward. No one can get a handle on it. Craig's trying hard in there. He's sat on his bum.
Wouldn't have been the first time after 302 games that would have happened.
Correct. 20-minute mark this term. Yeah, I think you've got to keep doing it. You just got to keep doing it.
Yep.
Good form. Consistent form's good form.
Winning form's good form too.
Yeah, well, that too.
So kick out. I was speaking to Craig.
Jeez.
Up against Waterson. They both clash of bodies. Hand pass over the Gillingham. Not 15, I would imagine. Play goes on. Litchfield Gumbel looking for the switch play. Got that man out there wide and green.
Waterson's having a hobble through the middle.
Yeah.
How?
This is the problem. You can risk an injury now.
Well, you can, but it could happen any time. But the point I was about to make was that Waterson, what kind of player comes back into your side in round 15, 16? How good's that?
I know. Luxury.
Oh, yeah. Off the ground from Riddick, who'll do a little run and chase, run straight into... Oh, gee, that's a tough one on Dean, isn't it? It's a free kick. In fact, it's play on, so it rolls through, and that can't be an advantage, surely. The umpire says it is, so point. I hope he's all right over there, Dean, because that was a little rough.
From here.
We did.
It's about 3.2 on the Richter scale.
So a little short kick, comes back, nice work. Let's see how they go this time. So Willie, he does kick it, Willie Brereton that is. There's plenty of numbers here for North Bendigo. Hartley should be first to it. He can't quite pick it up. Trying to get out of there's Brereton too, but the umpire says give it to me. Look at the numbers for North Bendigo around the nut.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got 7 players around the nut and they're all spread.
Yep. No, very well coached.
So sorry mate, you go.
Ball up, wrapped up, and we're going to do it all again.
So 22-minute mark of this term, thanks to Inigo Eagle. They're very good, by the way, Dave.
They are.
So still a stalemate.
I'm just looking over at the bench, just seeing Rob Bennett's wondering.
There's no one on the bench, is there?
There's only the one. Will Gilmore. Jarvis off at the moment as well.
Little kick going forward, so Robinson just swings it wide. That's a plan, isn't it? Comes across to Kane. Now, little foot race. He's got Green up his coit. He'll get there first. Or will he not? The boundary does.
Was that Russell?
Russell Coit, I think it was. You're not meant to look at the women with those binoculars, Dave. That's called a peeking Tom, mate. Or peeping even. Not a peeking Tom. That's a peeking duck. Right. Anyway, so ball comes out this time. They go forward. Can Brereton do something? Willie boy offloads it. Little kick into the forward line. Truck wasn't very loud. Still it pushes out. No one can get a handle on it. They might be... Umpires picked out a free kick here, and it's because Leachy Gunny are first to the nut at the minute for at least 30 seconds. Handballs to a teammate who didn't even know he was doing it. He was there. They come out, die, can't take the mark towards the boundary line. Round the corner from Robinson, looking for Gearyard here, off hands. Good contest, forward pocket. Oh, did he have the nut? Yeah, he did. Don't sit on it for too long. No, strolls out the back, got legged. So free kick will be heading back North Bendigo's way. Little short job, Waterson. There you go with his binoculars, Dave. Had enough?
Yeah, I had enough.
They're good, aren't they?
They're not bad.
They're not bad, right.
So Waterson, half-back flank. Kick on its way. Dean. Good mark. So 40 down the line's the call. That he does. And that's why.
Gee.
Just sits on the ball.
You just be a sound coming you wouldn't want to hear, would you?
That's
good
a great kick. This is Champagne football. This is why they're touted to one of the sides to threaten for the title of this year's Premiership, Brian.
Oh, he doesn't waste any time. Just goes short. Aaron Craig, who thought about playing on. Sit back, Aaron, and enjoy it. There's a big crowd up there about to cheer you on, mate, if you kick one. So I wasn't really going to write that up then, but not yet.
Game 302. Such is the talent of the number 9.
So Craig comes in. The crowd will go crazy. We can kick, and he does, Aaron Craig. Game 302. Snags his first, and the crowd says, you bloody beauty.
What was that song by Sophie Alice Bextor?
Baxter. No, she had a few.
Murder on the Dance Floor?
Yeah, was that one, yeah.
I think it's Murder on the Ground at the moment.
Wow, Dave, that's a big call.
It is a big call. When you're 10 goals up halfway through the second quarter.
I got more points than what the scoreboard has, so I'm going to go with them. They've got 6. I've got 12.
Actually, the scoreboard operator here 2 weeks ago, she was under.
Might be too. I'll go with what they've got. That score should be correct, the scoreboard.
So play goes on, ball back in the middle, picked up by Hartley. Guess who? Hand over by Kane. Gee, they're really spearing those hand passes out.
Oh, like what?
Now, Litchfield Gumbauer going through there by Fazal Lowry. Can't get a clear possession. That's been the story of the day so far for the Bombers. That's the LGB Bombers.
Yes.
Play on, kick around the body. Good, McCure, spoil. Nah, mark's taken. Now, can Litchfield do something here? They can.
That's a good kick.
Great kick, indeed, Brian.
So I just noticed with interest that obviously Darcy Richards not playing.
Yep.
He was named, yeah. But to no avail.
No. Tell you what, this guy's taking a bigger run up than an A380.
You've been thinking about that. So, Blake Dye, he's kicked all the goals for Leachy Gunny today. He might just continue to do that once he actually gets there. He gets close to the man of the mark too. I reckon he's got it. The umpire theatrics for it, you know what I mean.
Theatrics?
That's it. Down the other end are quite impressive. So they get their third. They're having a crack, but gee, we are watching something special today with North Bendigo.
I thought you were talking about me there for a minute.
Yeah, well, that's not that special. It's special in a different way, Dave. Even the girl next door thought that's funny. So back to the middle. We've done 27 this term. Not a lot of time left, you wouldn't think. North are one who've kicked all the goals. He kicked 8 this term, Dave. Slap from Hargraves, comes out. Gillingham, who just must be just sick of taking the ball at the moment, rolls across the front. This is Keith, under enormous pressure when he does it to Davis. They persist with that side wing. Change direction, boys. Give it to Costa and change direction. Decides not to. Goes short. Well, it's okay, but you change direction. You're going to kick it straight to a pack again, and well, probably works out okay. Shut up, Brian.
Well, they still haven't really got it out.
No, they haven't, and that's what happens. Out the full, and that's the pressure you put. You might as well put yourself under pressure by changing direction. So Costa couldn't take the mark. They swing through the middle. This looks a little bit more promising. So Zebby Elwood sits it up for his man in Dye, but that's just gee.
Let him know about it too.
Yeah, it's a bugger of a spot to be sitting there. But if anyone can do it, it's Virgil's young bloke. Will Gilmore, and he did well. So off hands again.
So off hands, ball hits the deck. No one can get it up. Taking it out there, Gillingham, but Shark there was good. Litchfield Gumbau can't take the clean possession. Fazolari.
Fazolari. Movie star name, isn't it? Fazolari. I don't know. It sounded like it's either that or there was what was the milk bar in town? Or was it Fabularos? Yeah, sounded like that.
So Ruck's at it. This time one Litchfield Gumbau through McClellan. Now the umpire's going to ball this one up again. Daniel's just basking in the sunshine on top of Bertha.
He's worried about that bald spot on his head. That's the
blame
problem.
him.
Yeah, I mean you should be too, but yeah.
I'm undercover.
You are. Roll that sunroof back.
Thanks to Bertha. So free kick, North Bendigo. So kick out wide, switch, McCure. It's got it. It's got a runner. No. Timing. And there it is, half time. And all roads lead to North Bendigo at the moment. They are 12-6-78. 59 points the better of Litchfield Gumbau, 3-1-19. And your thoughts on that second quarter, Brian Coughlin?
Well, you just got to give it a North. If you're North Bendigo and you have, say, an average game next week, or you think, gee, you know, what can we do to get ourselves back in the mood and play good footy, watch that quarter again from North Bendigo, because if you can play like that, you got one hand on the cup. That was magnificent. As for Leachy Gunny, I know they've got some injuries. I understand all that, but the thing for North Bendigo is not just the pressure, the fact that they are desperate, aren't they? I can see it, you know, and on all due respect, but I have seen Mounts and a few other teams in the last few weeks, and I'm nowhere near as desperate as that. So that could be dangerous. That.
So just looking at goal kickers today at North Bendigo with 3 goals to Cody Riddick, 3 also to Ryan Hartley, 2 to Jake Dean and Storm Geary, and singles to Aaron Craig, and he's gained 3-0 to Dylan Clem. And for Litchfield Gumbau, it's all one-way traffic there with Blakey Dye kicking all 3.
Just out at, before we take the break, Huntley 7-10, Elmore 3-4, that is half time out there, thanks to Jude. Just waiting on young Nick to get back to us. It was a commanding lead for Heathcote once before when he did that out at White Hills, and it was a good lead for Colbo over Lockie. So that's where we're at in HDFNL. Other scores coming away like we do, Dave.
We do, and that is half-time here at Atkins Street, where it is North Bendigo. 12-6. Actually, going to change the score here, Brian.
I reckon, it's
Let's stay with
12-9.
them.
If I'm right, Dave, you owe me a nice cold Coke.
So they are now going to change it to, survey says, 12-9.
Told ya.
12-9 will make that 81.
I knew it was 12-9. I changed just to the fact
They've
we've
got the
changed
right
it.
score, just the wrong points.
Hey, Dave.
So 12-9, 81,
Should be.
62 points better off Litchfield Gumbel, 3-1-19.
Should be listening to us. Super TV back real soon. It's halftime here at Atkins Street.
More than that to catch up with Zach Finlay, who's doing it on a bit at the minute. Makes his way around that bend. It looks like we're going to have a winner for the tag 125 light from start to finish. Last bend. Done deal. Comes down the straight. Gets sideways a bit, but he's picked up a win. He's just about there too, Mercury. Look out, Phil. You've had the race on your own, mate. Oh, he just went a little bit sideways too. He'll come around and he'll get a lap after this to finish. What a great race here at Bendigo, the Victorian Combined Masters Final. Last lap, what a great race this is. Radford out in front, Mercury pushing him, tries to get through, can't do it. Still out in front, let's see if he can do it. He's out in front, I reckon he might have got there, Phil Radford. Good racing, Mercury's going to have one little last go, gives him a little shove, down to the checkered flag, and it is Phil Radford. As you can see, there's a slower racer in there too, by the way. So Sasso and Zach Thompson got nothing. He got size off the track. Oh no, Finlay. He's crashed. He will be ropeable.
Lovely thing about together. It goes a long way.
High contact number 22, your free kick right there.
Ladies and gents, everyone's in, everyone's here. Fantastic. What a great turn up. What a great idea. All ideas are great ideas, but it takes people to actually put it together and do all the prep behind it. And I'm sure we've all been culprits in the past of having great ideas, but letting it go after a few weeks and going, nah, too hard. This guy here beside me and his friends, nothing's too hard for them. To Melbourne, Bendigo to Melbourne, to Canberra to Bendigo. So let's hear from the Mayor of the City of Greater Bendigo, Thomas Prince, everyone.
Thanks, mate. Hey, first of all, it's really lovely to see so many people here today. So as you start the walk, I just hope that you remember something a little different and start doing things a little different. I hope that when you really hear someone ask, how are you? I hope you really answer it. Don't give them the, I'm good. Tell them how you are really feeling. And I hope when you ask it, to really mean it. Don't let it just be a throwaway question. Commit to it. Prepare yourself for the answer that you might get. Be willing to walk with someone through whatever might come next. Because a person's how is not an individual responsibility, even though it can feel it. It's something we share as a part of being human. You know, we're not designed to be on this world alone. We do it together. So I hope you remember today, during this walk, long after it ends, the how really matters. Thanks for being here. Thanks for caring enough to showing up. And thank you for taking these steps for awareness, for compassion, and for every person who needs to know that they're not alone. So thank you all for coming.
Thanks, Thomas. City of Greater Bendigo.
And that's exactly why today matters, because no one should have to carry that alone. So today, lean into it, walk with people, talk to people, check in on people. And if you want to support further, there'll be QR codes and donation points around all day. But more than anything, just be here, be part of it. I'm proud of this community and I'm excited to see what the next 24 hours brings. And let's get around each other, let's make Bendigo proud, and let's make sure no one walks alone today. Thank you.
You good? Bit of fuel for the way? Yeah, bit of fuel.
Nearly there, you've got it. Nearly there, matey, bring it home.
Yeah, mate, we are in the home straight. Good job.
Well done, guys. Happy. Well done, guys.
Ladies and gents, round of applause for Tim and the team.
Get yourself, mate.
It was a bit of a roller coaster ride, a few ups and a few downs, but we got there in the end, so no, it was good.
All right, yeah, thanks everyone for coming. Bloody amazing turnout. Like, I cannot believe how many people here, to be honest, and it's just, yeah, blown me away. And yeah, as some of these guys have already touched on, that final lap was something special to walk that whole entire lap and bring that home. That was, yeah, something I'll cherish for the rest of my life. Hopefully we do it again next year. But yeah, to be honest, I'm bloody spent. I had a lot more energy before we did the walk, and I said a few more words. But yeah, I honestly just can't thank you enough, and yeah, I appreciate you all coming out. Thank you.
Welcome back to Atkins Street, where Dave's stuck over the other side now. Knowing Dave having to get around the ground, it's going to take him forever. So here we go. Third term about to get set. And away we go. Bounce down now. And so North Bendigo through Gilmore. Kick goes over the top of Dean. Foot race on. Dean just slaps it on. Coming back to get it. Gets it again, Dean. Little handball was good. Good tackle though. Geez, didn't have much of an opportunity to get rid of it. So it'll be a free kick back to Davis. And she's a hot footy when it's like that. So Davis, not a lot to kick to. Gonna have to just sink it out to wide towards a commentary. Over the top is Gilmore. You could hear the slap dice in there too. Comes across to Kane, to Robertson, back to Kane. Now, just a little flick around the corner. And that'll hit the... Is there compensation, Will? So ball about to be thrown back in. Apparently there's no compensation for the transit to be hit. So ball thrown back in. Hargraves just got a little backhander to Kane. Comes across, little push away, had to do that. For Elliott to get his kick away. There is Gilmore, good mark to him. No caring about my compensation of the van, just plays on straight away. He does just that. Brings it across. And they got just something going here. Here's Dave. Did you run, Dave? Dave did run. You run, did you, mate?
No, I had a casual stroll.
Did you? You're out of breath, aren't you?
No.
Oh. So game's been going 5 minutes, mate.
I know.
So anyway, McGregor's kick. Off hands again towards the boundary line, and we'll see it over.
But when you got to go, bro, you got to go.
Oh, you had to go?
Had to go.
Yeah, fair enough too. So quite clearly that anyone that was in those club rooms near the toilets would be evacuated. That'd be the end of that.
No, it wasn't that bad.
Wasn't that bad?
No, it wasn't.
I'm not sure about that. I'll get your breath back anyway.
My
so
breath
it's a
is
free
back.
kick. It's going to go back to Garvey. Would that be Jarvie?
Jarvie. Jet.
Jarvie. Widridge gets in the way. Couldn't be. He hasn't had much of the footy today. He still didn't get a kick there. Just in front. Umpire says play on though, or is it? Umpire's going to throw this back in. That over there at the North Bendigo rooms at the moment, I wanted to take some photos. I might do it after the game. That is like a reunion of everyone I knew in the 80s.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bizarre.
Big crowd, and well done to the community there.
Just
Never
fantastic.
Yeah, beautiful.
Just wonderful what they've put together. I think North do it as good as anyone when they have reunions.
Yeah.
I know that others do, I get that, but just every time we're here, there's something going on.
Oh, the passion and commitment.
Yeah.
No question. So play goes on, hand pass back. Litchfield Gunbound, can they get away? No, they can't. High tackle, not paid. Got to get rid of it, North Bendigo. They do. Now, got to be careful there,
in
Waterson.
trouble.
Yep, you're gone.
Just tried a bit too hard, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Tried to fend off more than he could chew. So switch of play, Litchfield Gunbound. Good. Down the line. Bennett, punch from behind. Couldn't get it. Litchfield Gunbound with the numbers there. Now, umpire's paid a free kick. Is an advantage.
Is it an advantage or is it with the netball umpire, mate?
Well, might have been netball, actually.
Yeah, he got sucked. Yeah, he got sucked in, I
I
reckon.
did. Now, Reddy called for it, but he's ignored it. Switch and play back towards the coaches at side. And kick down the line. Yeah, found that man. Guess. Oh, Hartley, that was a hard hit.
Is that someone yelling for help? Or is it Daniel on the roof? Is he all right?
You okay, Daniel?
This one. Someone yelling at. So anyway, we'll get back to the play. No score in this term so far, and we've already done nearly 4 minutes, so that may change. Off the hands towards the back. Little handball is in hope more than anything. Here they come again. Shot on goal. Misses. I'd like to tell you it was, but we've got some reflection from the sun over there, so I have no idea.
3:30 shadow.
How'd you go, Dave? Did you spill most of that or not?
No, because it's mine.
It's exactly a great call. I can't believe you're getting up early to go to the go-karts. I'm impressed by you. So here it comes out, nice and wide. Oh, Brereton just left it at his feet. In fact, he's sent it over. So the seed pressure there was no pressure on him, but he still took it over the line anyway.
Yeah, and that's where you need the voice and communication of your teammates around you to let you know.
I heard a few of the boys in the huddle as I was walking across, and they were saying, come on, let's get mentally prepared. This is Leachy Gunny. It's all, you know, like there's all in our head. I'm thinking, nah, it's probably not. But anyway, it took forever to get rid of that Hartley. Kick smothered off the ground. Here's an opportunity. Gilmore will run in and grab it as he does. Gets tackled. Back to Robinson. Through to Craig, and he gets double teamed and slapped to the ground. That's got to be nearly a rough tackle, you'd think.
Yeah. So right in front of the central commentary position
Yeah.
here, Atkin Street. Beautiful sunshine. Now Hargroves, got to get rid of it. It does. Craig on that left foot. Already kicked the goal. Over the bar.
I reckon.
Off hands. No, good tackle. Actual gunbow defence working overtime today.
We're having a crack in this first 5.5 minutes of the third term, thanks to Agnico Eagle. But you just feel as though, like I said before, a few stubbies in, haven't broken the seal yet. It's going to happen again, I reckon.
Yeah, exactly. 3-1-19, 12-10, 82. So, ball thrown in, Forge, rows his own ruck work, kicks around the body. Offline,
Yeah, not sure what the handball was for. He could have kicked that.
Exactly. So 12-11, 83, 3-1-19. 64 points better to the Bulldogs.
Thanks to JLF Electrical. That is 40, by the way.
That is him.
Jordan. I don't know what he's. What do you reckon? Would he Lee?
Yeah, it'd have to be.
Would it be Luke?
Nah, generally they go
Lee, Luke, or
Liam.
Liam's another one, yeah. Trying to think of Jordan Fawn's middle name. We don't know it, by the way.
If you know it, send it in.
Yeah, JLF
Long
Electrical.
Bank account details.
Yeah. JL. No, it could be
Lucas.
Lucas is another one. Yeah, like that. Lucas, Liam.
Linton.
Leanne. No, it's not Leanne. Linton or Lincoln?
Yeah.
Could be Link.
Nah.
No, he doesn't look like a Link, does he?
I reckon Jordan Lee.
Jordan Lee, yeah. Could be a girl's name too, Lee. So
I've got to say.
you said that, I didn't.
No. Back to the footy.
Yeah.
So ball in, speaking of JLF, not KLF. That was
No.
a band of the 90s.
It was also an aeroplane.
No, that was KLM.
That's what I said.
That's what you said. KLF's going to rock you.
Yeah, rock. What about KLFM? That's where I started.
KLF, that's where you started.
Yeah. Is there a parrot in here? That's where I started. So here we go again. Close to the boundary line.
Did they have the wireless invented back in your day?
Well, I started when we first did it at 3BO back in 1931. It was a good year. Got dropped off by the horse and cart.
So KLFM, they were on the old Golden Square train station, aren't they?
They still are, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Paying about $1 a year rent.
Peppercorn rent.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peppercorn rental. So
We've
ball
gone
up.
nowhere for 5 minutes
That's
here.
why we're talking rubbish.
Yeah, correct.
So ball up. Tap one by forward. Just scrappy play at the moment.
Yeah, it is indeed. And next we get a kick, but it's all North Bendigo back there. Gilmore's handball wasn't great. Opportunity for Dean. They come out to meet it. Davis is there, runs over the top of it, leaves something behind. It's called the footy. Here we go. Opportunity, if I can see through the... Yeah, kick to goal.
Yeah, the glare makes it hard. It was Hartley, I think.
I reckon it's either Hartley, and this is where the glare comes in, or Bailey Kane.
Nah.
One of the two. Might have been Hartley.
Yep, going Hartley. That's his fourth for the day.
I've got a couple of names for you too for JLF.
Yep.
What about now I've forgotten them. We said Link, didn't we?
Yeah,
we said Link. Louis is another one. Jordan Louis Ford.
Can't say him as Louis.
No, not Louis. Jordan Les Ford.
Leslie.
Would that be it?
Could be.
Les? There's another one that was in the top of my tongue too, and it's gone. Might have been the tip of my tongue, not the top. Anyway.
Diesel, Johnny Diesel.
Yeah, could be, yeah.
Right on
90s. So back in the middle.
Bennett back over this side on the wing.
Yeah. Again, they all wait. Little kick out of there by Dye is good. His brother comes out and does it cleanly, gives it to a teammate. Handball off this time. In fact, he didn't do that. Puts it through, does he? Misses. Oh, there was an opportunity for Wellesley, and he missed. So 3-2.
Great
plays
to
a
have your
lot.
company. Let us know where you're watching this. Last week we had someone from Vietnam, Brian.
Really?
Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh.
Ho Chi Minh.
I just had a score update. Kangaroo Flat leading Gob Square at Waite Street.
Wow.
Bit of an upset. Up by 2.5 goals. Now that I've mozzed them. So Craig, left foot, penetrating kick. Bennett just couldn't get first grab of it. Off hands and be a ball up. Half forward, Litchfield kicking towards the old social club rooms end here. And yes, I was fortunate enough to take some photos, Brian, of the memorabilia.
Oh, did you? Oh, good.
I did.
Yeah.
But you can still go over there. Talk about your glory days here at North
No,
Bendigo.
I never played. Played one game here, mate.
That's it.
I played for Golden Square and South, which
There
is
you go.
rude because I only lived up the road and ran at Smith Street.
Oh, yeah.
But I was attached to a South Bendigo family at that stage.
Yep, fair enough.
Half time, how's this? White Hills 9,660, Heathcote 9,458.
Ooh.
Down at Scotty Street.
That is a close one.
Thanks to Nick down there.
So, Bennett. Kick around the body on the left foot. It's going to fall short. No mark or high bump. Play on, says the umpire. Hands off. Kick high up and under. Who's gonna take it? And it's that
You-
man,
you knew it,
Craig,
yeah.
over the shoulder.
Yep.
Can he play on that? He's
No.
going to have to go back over the mark.
He's got Jarvie wide.
Yeah.
He's got blokes behind him too, but
He can't even see himself.
no. It's a bugger of his son at the
Yeah,
minute.
it is.
Just in
Daniel
that spot.
hates it. Daniel hates it.
Yeah.
So,
These guys are just ruffling it. Gillingham, short one is good.
I'll tell you what North Bendigo are doing now, and this is not being disrespectful. They're just chewing up the clock.
Why would they be chewing up the clock though?
I just think they're just taking the foot off because they've got bigger fish to fry, Brian. Sure,
So-
they're going to kick goals, but they're not. They're not just. I don't know, just. I don't want to say cautious. Anyway, back to the footy. Geary.
Jeez, he got close to the man on the mark. He's kicked it though, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has kicked it. What I'm trying to say is that they're just.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, I don't know, actually. They just look like they're, I don't know, going 3/4 pace, let's just say that.
Well, they're doing what they have to do. It is half time out of Colburn-Abbon. 9-11-65, Lockie 4-4-28. So in command are Colburn-Abbon. We mentioned Heathcote at 2 points up. Not Heathcote, sorry, White Hills. And Jude has sent me through the half-time score out there. 7-10 Huntley, Elmore 3-4. So good lead for Huntley, who I don't think they can make it.
No.
Yeah.
All over Huntley.
Yeah, I think it's in trouble. So little kick off the ground there by Elliott. Still got plenty of numbers to the ball, North Bendigo. Look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 1. And those 1, 2, 3, 4 includes Aaron Craig, who could be expelled for being back and enjoying himself, but he's not.
No.
He's still first to the nut.
Exactly.
So ball about to be thrown back in. It'll be Elliott Hargraves. Hargraves gave it a slap with the fist. Rolls towards the back. This is Bennett, runs over the top of it. Here's an opportunity. And they're finally clear through Dye. That's not a good kick. So settle down.
I get you can only play as good as your opposition allows you.
Yeah, agree.
Full virtual gun barrel.
Jets good kick.
Yeah.
Forward, gives it off. Here we go again. This time, opportunity for North through Dylan. Couldn't take the mark back there. Play on, has to get rid of it. McGregor did so. Kicks it out wide. This is Elwood. If it sits in for him, it doesn't. And he gets the old hand wobbles going as if bloody hell, nothing's going right.
Nah, that's it. I'm just amazed at that mullet on the boundary up right there. That is a work of art.
It's impressive.
It is. So Hargraves up against Elliott. One by Hargraves. Goes back in, robes his own ruck work. Around the body, dive.
Jeez, that's
Was
15.
that touched?
It was at 15, more to the
Yeah,
point.
well, that's right. Don't worry, I saw some choppers this morning. They were paid, not 15, and they were like 35 metres. But anyway, I won't go there. Andrew
Oh.
knows what I'm talking about. Jordan forward, takes the intercept mark. They've got Robinson next to no, and they're just out casual.
Aaron
Oh,
Craig.
Craig, that's a big hit
Yep.
downfield. Players coming to remonstrate, which is fair enough too.
Just as he was kicking it too, might just have a look at that one back on the replay. if I had a replay, Dave.
We do up here. Just watching that now. So free kick downfield, Clam. On the left, one behind. Trying to sell the goal to the umpire, but he wasn't buying what he was selling. And that goes to 14 or 13-12.
I've got 14-12, mate.
Yeah, that's what I reckon we used to. I reckon the scoreboard 10 it. Big day for him.
Yeah.
Won all 3 games.
96, 3-2-20, Leachy Gunny.
Yeah. So just waiting for the ball to come back. And it'll be Al with the kick in.
You wouldn't be surprised if Zebby's mum called him Jake and Elwood. Blues Brothers.
Yeah, I know where you're going with that one. So back to the game. Kick in. Ball hits the ground. Pack forms and umpire's got the ball up. Just in front of the Litchfield Gumbauer coach's box. Now ruck. Kick around the body. Oh, strong mark taken. So Gumbauer just been a little bit physical.
Now, Ronnie Giles has been good. He's told us it is Lee. So it's Jordan, Lee, Ford.
There you go.
I should know that. We're related, but I didn't.
Well, got it in one.
I mean, I know mostly everything, but not that.
Okay, kick across the midfielder. No, bet.
Yeah,
No
he
mark.
did mark it, yeah.
No, play on. Is that a high tackle?
Where's all Leachy Gunny players, mate? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. He's lucky he got one high die, and that'll be 50.
Yeah. Gillingham not happy.
He didn't need to do it, did he?
No.
So he'll have a shot, and it should be elementary for Dye. He's just going to run in anyway and kick it. Kicks it to Frederick Street, which he does too. And sitting up in that tree. Good luck trying to get that back. So they get a goal, Leachy Gunny.
What number Frederick Street were you?
17, mate.
17.
I've said it 4 times. 4-2-26 up the top. It's funny you remember the numbers of your house.
Yeah,
Then around the corner at 4 Smith Street.
4 Smith.
I lived in Barney Street, 11 Barney Street, next to the school for a fair while, for a year.
I was 10 Thomas Street, Heathcote.
Yeah, wow. It's amazing how you remember the numbers.
And 10 Deacon Avenue in Laylor.
Laylor.
LA Law, before we made the move north.
Which, what was the number of your prison cell? What was that?
Yeah, 23-2-5.
Next to Big Barry's, wasn't it?
Funny, they keep calling out Brian.
Oh, did they? Shan't be long now. Patricia Ann, I don't believe you for a minute. You're saying you're watching from the UK. We need to know.
Yeah, whereabouts in the UK?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, at the Com Games, perhaps.
Who's this guy, Graham Reid? He says, great calling, Dave Hancock.
Spud Reid.
Is he your brother?
No, that is the famous Graham Spud Reid from Heathcote.
Ah, right. Daniel Francis from Northern Territory, on your mate. And Dennis, yeah, you said Daniel Kirby is watching the roof of the van because he's a dickhead. He's our cameraman. Anyway, out to Alfred, just a handball on. Here we come through. Kane again, just sits at ground level. This is where Leachy just had Keith. Look at the enormous pressure he was under. Bottom of the pack, goes in after it again. Umpire says mine. And you'll see through the camera there. Look at the shine off the windscreen there. It's good fun.
So I got the Sunnies and they're still not helping. So tap goes in, one by Hargraves, over the top. Dylan taps it on. Picked it up there.
Vintage.
Alfred!
Oh, no, that's not fair.
No, it's not. Ryan Alfred, and the play's down for Litchfield Gumbauer. Bit slow to get up. What's the saying? Don't count him. I don't scratch him, count him.
Yeah, I think he might have caught one.
Hancock, he's hurt. Clutching his knee.
Yeah, and he's having trouble just actually walking. So you have to stop the game here. Umpire says the same. Yeah. Stop the game.
Trainers are coming out.
Do you reckon he got one of the Canoggins, or was he seems to be running okay now? But
I think one of them just a bit of a late cork.
Yeah, they sting.
Yeah.
14, 13, 97, 26, 42, 26.
71 points.
Yep. So the umpires ask the players to move, and they do. That's just going to sit up in the air. So let's see who can take a mark out here. In front was for Craig. Couldn't take the mark. Still again, North Bendigo first to the nut. Oh, the kick was smothered towards the boundary line. Nice bit of smoke gone on out there.
Yeah.
That'll be out of bounds on the full, I would suggest.
Yeah, the famous bonfire here at North Bendigo.
You're famous everywhere.
Exactly.
UK. Where would you be watching from in the UK?
I'm going to say Scotland.
Scotland. You'd be watching at the Glasgow Commonwealth Games.
Com Games. What time would it be over there? It'd be about like 6 a.m.
Yeah, might even be late night, mate. I think.
No, they're
Wouldn't
only 9 hours behind.
So ball back in towards the forward line, coming out. Should have taken the mark there, didn't off hands.
Yeah.
I'll see it over.
UK is 9 hours. US is between 14 and 18.
Is it? Yeah, right. So, bit of a stalemate in this game. 20 gone third term, thanks to Jordan Lee Ford Electrical. And they'll do it all again.
Yeah.
It's been messy this quarter, hasn't it?
It has. Pretty much since halfway through the first quarter. It's been pretty much the tail of the game. Not sure where.
Patricia's saying Wigan, and it's 7 a.m. there. Oh, it wasn't far away, was it?
Yeah, Wigan, London.
Thanks, Patricia. What the next thing we need to know from you is what's the vision like? Is it good? Because it's a long way from here to there. Oh, I should have taken the mark. Does in the end. So North with another shot on goal.
Yep, that man Riddick.
Yep. And he's about 40 out.
Wigan, famous for their Super Rugby League.
Rugby team, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
They play soccer there?
They do. Not to be confused with Chief Wigan.
Who's Chief Wigan?
Simpsons.
Oh, yes. Of course you'd know that.
So Riddick's kick. Not going to get the distance.
No,
in there.
didn't look off a boot for a start.
No, I didn't.
Might have snuck through for a point.
Yep, offline, one behind. Right you are, Brian.
14-14, 94, 98.
Thanks to Agnico Eagle, Bridgewater. No, sorry. Bridgewater Bakehouse.
Yeah, using that side of the ground, which I still don't get because North seem to be able to propel it back fairly quickly. He's been all right this term.
Yeah.
Jackie Dye. They've got another brother, Blake and Jack. He's not gonna. So, good mark by his brother, by the way.
How long did that take you to think that?
No, not very long, which I was impressed
Really?
with. Wasn't a crispy one, that was pretty boring.
It was.
So,
Crusty, very crusty.
Waterson gives it off, runs through the middle of Atkins Street as Gilmore. The kick's a beauty to Geary. He sits and waits. He's got Riddick, he's got Clem, he's got whoever he really wants. Comes in, try to find Hartley. Sits at ground level. Now they've got some work to do. Just need to kick it. And they do just that through Davis. Comes back to Brereton. He should mark. Can't take the mark. Butters up at ground level. Little handball out to a teammate. And that kick has gone to the tennis courts in Arnold Street, if they're still there. I tell you what, they're lucky because it's bounced over the fence, bounced back.
Now they're trying to convince the umpire that it was already out of bounds. Umpire now is not having any of that.
He can't suck you in, Fieldsy. Come on, Garbs. He can't suck you in, mate. So, Fieldsy, look at him. We call him the Smiley, Guy Smiley. Fieldsy, good man. Still plays cricket too, doesn't he? Did 4 for Bendigo.
Don't think so.
Yeah.
Waterson gets through, hand pass over to Dean, he's good. Dean, right kick, smothered. Butters up his own work, but he's ran out of bounds. Deep in North Bendigo's pocket, who are kicking towards the Shadford Park end. I'm just impressed by that new construction over there, Brian, those clubmans.
They look good, don't they?
Yeah. Money well spent. Anyway, back to the play. Fazzolari can't get the hands off. Waterson, not clean possession. Off hands there is good through Colvin. Now, Jarvie, hand pass over to Gillingham. Gillingham's got to go and get the ball. Over the top is guess who? Game number 302. I'm a poet and I don't know it. And that's going to be a ball up.
Well, it's interesting looking back at the field. There's Gray back there. There's now a Dye coming back his way. They had a loose man, and now he's found his way. So, but still, just around the footy, they just keep winning it. This is not Garvey, sorry. I knew that. Across to McCartney, just bangs it out wide. What a kick that is. A kick for touch, wasn't it, in a way? So back in towards the forward line. Little push and shove there. No one can take a mark. Waterson, handball in hope more than anything, hits the Bendigo Hyundai sign.
Speaking of Bendigo, let's go around the grounds.
Yeah, duck around the grounds as we do. Vision is excellent. Thanks, Patricia. Oh, hang on. Dave's commentary's poor, Brian, and you are very good. Wow, that's
So
really good.
Broadford at Strathfield say 160, Broadford 3 behind.
What do you expect?
Eaglehawk 80, Gisborne 49, Sandhurst 59, South Bendigo 41, and Kangaroo Flat 61, Golden Square 19.
Ooh, upset.
7 goals.
Upset. So, ball comes back in. Off hands. I've got a feeling Clem's off the ground, by the way. I haven't seen him for a while. You get the binoculars out and have a look. Here's an opportunity. It should be a goal. Oh, don't tell me he's missed from there. Yeah, geez, he has too. So, Storm Geary missed from about 30 out.
So, Craig is on the bench. I see Clem on the bench.
14-15. I can't see him on the ground.
This is going into the rooms.
So, you've got...
Oh no, he's on the bench.
He's on the bench. Here's Dean in front of us, so he's a bit of a lookalike. Off hands again towards the boundary line. Beats Gilmore across. Will Gilmore, the old Sov, son of Virgil. Have you seen Des lately? Desi Gilmore?
Yeah, saw him last week down at Heathcote.
Yeah.
Allegiances were questioned.
There would have been.
Yeah, but he was ready as a tomato.
He was. Kane, Gillingham, cross to Robinson. He should get it back, or no, he didn't get it back. Stolen off him. Little handball over the top to Alford. Now Robinson trips over his own feet. Got to give it back to Alford, who runs through. Big Ryan has a shot on goal. He might have got this one. He has! Alfie!
In the words of Sheriff, I could turn back time.
Good goal.
Great call.
Beautiful wife, Christy's here as well. I saw her over there before in the rooms.
You did.
And the kids. So that is certainly turning back time. 15-15, 105, 4-2-26.
Yeah, Clem's on the bench.
You did call it, Dave. It was going to get a little ugly that first term, and you were so right.
So Alfred's first for the day.
So ball again, back in the middle. Dave, take over.
Thanks, Brian. So kick, Hancock's back on the ground. Great kick.
Yeah,
great
good mark
pass.
too.
Yeah, great mark there by McClellan. Is it McClellan or McLellan?
Yeah, McLellan. There's a McClellan over there being Brian, old mate, and Robbie's over there too.
So McClellan's kick.
Oh, good
mark.
Yeah.
Showed the crowd too.
This bloke's a star. We know that.
He is. Blake Dye can play.
He's kicked 2. Or was he kicked 3? He's kicked 4.
Kicked all 4.
Take that back, Dave.
So this will goal number 5 for Blake Dye. Great leap. Probably about a 2.2 metre jump there. So comes in, 25 metres out, 45-degree angle.
Oh.
Smothered on the mark. Crowd lets him know.
Yeah, a bit of advice out there too.
Yeah, he did. McEwer running on. Look at the toe on him.
Skills.
Pass. He's going to get it back. No, keeps running. Kick down the line. Grundy. Kick. Turnover. I haven't called Grundy's name much today.
No.
So hand pass out.
He's got a man wide here. Decides not to take him. Delivers from Barnstable towards the middle. Good tap at the back there. They're off to the races again. North Bendigo has to run. Geez, he ran his full distance there towards the forward line, off hands. Around the back, might just have an opportunity to clear this. That's a good kick, in fact.
Great kick.
So from McGregor, from Dylan. Dylan. McGregor. Now at ground level, umpire says you got him high.
Good call.
Yep. Free kick, North Bendigo. Just centres again, looking for Dean coming out, takes the mark. So reckon it might be just about the last kick of this term. And I'll tell you what, this has been a ripping quarter for North Bendigo. So as I said, Bailey Kane took the mark, not Dean. Can't believe you said that.
No, Cody Riddick.
Cody Riddick. Yep, that's what I said.
That's what you said. Tried to help you out there, Brian.
You did try and help me out a little bit, actually. I thought that's who you were pointing to. It was very hard to see through the sun, that's all I'd say. He's kicked this.
Pickle Riddick has got it. And that is his fourth. So, the show goes on for the Bulldogs. They go to 16, 15, 1, 1, 1. Official Gumbauer 4-2-26.
Where does it sit? Because we all said the competition was pretty even, Dave, and it looks like Leachy Gunny are probably going to end up being fifth.
Yeah, look, I think it's out of the top three. So
yeah,
and the third spot's really depending whether Heathcote can knock over Mounts in the last game of the home and away, because Colburn will have the bye that weekend. But I think it's a two-horse race between Mounts and North Bendigo. Play goes on. Now, is that a high tackle? No, says the umpire. Yeah, I think you would have to put North Bendigo just ahead of Mount Pleasant in flag favouritism. So play goes on. Kane, he'll feature no doubt prominently in September. And that's a great kick to Riddick. So Cody Riddick just kicked the last goal. Short little kick is good.
We had two to pick from.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They've just got numbers everywhere, haven't they?
Yep, and Waterson doesn't miss many. And he's fresh because he's only played about 3 games. He'd have to play the next game just to qualify, I reckon.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So Waterson shouldn't miss. Kicks on its way. As I said, elementary, Dear Watson again. And this has been a term that has produced quite a few goals for North Bendigo. It's 117 to 4-2-26.
Yep.
This quarter's gone 31 minutes, so the timekeepers are having a pie up there. One of the pies that I missed out on that you ate, I think.
I didn't eat any pies. Right. So, 5-goal term for North Bendigo. It's piling on. Is this going to be a 100-plus point blowout?
I think it is. I really do. Anyway, ball goes forward again through Kane. Just got a little handle on him there. I thought he might have got a free kick. Hardly didn't. Oh, got to get rid of it, and he does. He's going to come back the other way real quick because that's what's happening with North Bendigo just at the moment. Colvin's kick out wide had to be good. Did mark it, so now I've got to try and get rid of it. The umpire says stalemate.
It's nice they put Jet Grundy forward. Normally plays off the half-back. This is where I think if you want to do player management, you could probably put a few players just a bit of a rest. So, kick out.
Oh,
yeah,
it's just had to be good, didn't it?
Correct.
So, yeah.
It's good. Hand pass.
Yeah, he had his brother too to use, didn't use him. Now it's going to go back to where it came from.
Exactly.
So they swing it wide. They refuse to come this side, and I don't know why. I told you a lie. It must have been. Anyway, that was I can't remember how the rest of that goes. Over the fence, and I'll see it over. Got some scores for you too. This quarter has gone 33 minutes. Blow the siren. Hang on, I'm hearing him coming back. Get stuffed. Fair enough, whatever. Seriously, look at that on the time clock, 33:09. So they'll put the lights on just about. Tap from Hargraves towards the boundary line. Both teams amalgamate, and we still get a stalemate.
Amalgamate?
Well, that's what you say, don't you?
That's the word of the 90s, amalgamation.
Amalgamation.
So ball up, tap one by Ward. Litchfield Gumbauer just trying to get the ball out. No clean possession because
well, you wouldn't believe it. 3/4 time.
Now, there's just a little bit of scuffle. Oh.
There shouldn't be because there's nothing to push each other about.
Yeah, exactly. Want to be careful here, boys. Do not want to do anything silly. Now it's 3/4 time here. It is 17-15, 1-1-7. Litchfield Gumbauer 4-2-26. 91 points in favour of the Bulldogs.
Yep. Out at Elmore, it's Huntley 12-12-84, 5-7-37 Elmore. That is 3/4 time. Just waiting for Nick to come back to us. That's the interesting one out at White Hills. He may do that soon. and you can let us know what the go is. Hey, let's take that break. Back in a sec. Super TV. We're live tomorrow in Melbourne, Dave. When you get up, I'll pick you up early. We're going to the go-karts. It is the Melbourne Titles, and it's one of the biggest biggest meets for the whole year. Go-karts are on every week, and this is one of the big ones. So we'll be there live on Super TV tomorrow.
Up with Zach Finlay, who's doing it on a bit at the minute, makes his way around that bend. It looks like we're going to have a winner for the Tag 125 Light from start to finish. Last bend, done deal, comes down the straight, gets sideways a bit, but he's picked up a win. He's just about there too, Mercury. Look out, Phil. You've had the race on your own, mate. Oh, he just went a little bit sideways too. He'll come around and he'll get a lap after this to finish. What a great race here at Bendigo, the Victorian Combined Masters Final. Last lap, what a great race this is. Radford out in front, Mercury pushing him, tries to get through, can't do it. Still out in front, let's see if he can do it. He's out in front, I reckon he might have got there, Phil Radford. Good racing, Mercury's going to have one little last go, gives him a little shove, down to the checkered flag, and it is Phil Radford. As you can see, there's a slower racer in there too, by the way. So Sasso and Zach Thompson got nothing. He got size off the track. Oh no, Finlay. He's crashed. He will be ropeable.
Lovely thing about together, it goes a long way.
High contact number 22, your free kick right there.
Ladies and gents, everyone's in, everyone's here. Fantastic. What a great turn up. What a great idea. All ideas are great ideas, but it takes people to actually put it together and do all the prep behind it. And I'm sure we've all been culprits in the past of having great ideas, but letting it go after a few weeks and going, nah, too hard. This guy here beside me and his friends, nothing's too hard for them. To Melbourne, Bendigo to Melbourne, to Canberra to Bendigo. So Let's hear from the Mayor of the City of Greater Bendigo, Thomas Prince, everyone.
Thanks, mate. Hey, first of all, it's really lovely to see so many people here today.
Welcome back to Atkins Street, where it's a lot to not many. Is that the best way to say it, Dave?
100% agreed, Brian.
So we are back in the middle. Well, we're not in the middle. Close to it anyway. Jarvie just ran over the top of it. Costa was there too. Handball to no one in particular. Bounces are right in that middle bit though, doesn't it? Must be hard. So ball goes over the top. Dave doesn't care because he's giving to me to look in the sun. Bottom of the pack, still not going anywhere. It might come out through Gilmore, it does. Over the top of everyone. How's it going to sit for Gilmore? Not Gilmore, sorry, Brereton. Jarvie again gets tackled by Keith. Still got the handball away, gets squashed in the meantime. Coming through as forward. And we got a star mate there, Dave.
We do. Yeah, pretty still firm in the middle. Obviously, cricket season not too far away. So ball up, tap, won by Hargraves. Just when I thought about it, this will be the last game North Bendigo play here this year, pending finals. All in contention and smothered over line. Do we know final locations yet, or is that?
Yeah, I know the prelim and the granny are at Huntley, mate.
They are both at Huntley.
Yeah, I don't know the other games.
Yeah, fair enough.
What I do know is 3/4 time, Heath could have jumped ahead. 16-6-102, White Hills 10-8-68.
Yeah, put the gas down. So ball in, tap one by forward. It's Leachfield Gumbauer, Hancock, hand pass. Intercepted, slung around, body's going in hard.
Yeah.
And it is over the line for a boundary throw-in right in front of the North Bendigo coaching box.
Colbo, 13-12-90, Lockie, 8-9-57.
Yeah.
So that is 3/4 time there.
It's probably a good thing that Lockie are losing from a Leachfield perspective.
Yes, very much so.
Because it's going to come down to percentage.
Yeah, it will, yeah.
And Leachfield's ability to win next week because Lockington, who do they play next week? I think they've got...
While you're discussing that, I'll come back to you. Little kick from the boundary. It's going to go over the top of everyone. Bounces a bit funny because it's a footy. And they'll see it over. There's a few boys up there just doing a bit of cheering.
Yeah, so Leachfield got White Hills. Lockington have got Elmore.
I don't think they're equal on points, are they?
Yeah,
I think that's... Oh, are they? Okay.
Percentages separating them.
Right.
Both on 28 points.
So some lads up there having a bit of fun. Should be able to get away from it. Costa and does. Delivers over the back. This is Brereton short. Sits it up for Keith. He could have kept on running. Now he finds a teammate running past him. Costa again. He's run a distance. Takes a bounce. Swings around. Kicks it towards the four line. Oh, North Bendigo back there, Dave. And guess who?
That man Craig.
Yep.
Switches out wide. Finds Hartley. Hartley left. Got Riddick. Riddick. Now just sizing up Ottring. Goes back inboard. Good kick. Hand pass. Waterson. Kicks out wide. Ball needs to sit for Dean. It does it. Right in front of the shiny 302 numbers up there for Aaron Craig.
Oh, is that what they are?
That's what they are, Brian.
I thought they wanted to knock him off from a 21st last time.
They look like a bit like that, don't they? But no, they're the inflatable numbers of 3, 0, and 2.
3, 0, and 2. 2 for 22, Dave.
So ball in, tap one by forward. Leachfield Gumbauer, kick around the body. Robinson overran what he should have, but Kane just said, out of my way, I'm going to go home, Andy.
Hang on,
Dave. And that is, thank you very much. Bailey Kane, first goal for the day. Probably was play of the day, to be honest.
Close to. I was waiting for the big call home, Dave, but you didn't do it. I had to do it for you.
McCain, you've done it again.
You could have said that. So we were hitting on 100 points, close to anyway, 97 points in this game. All you're doing is watching closely Kangaroo Flat and Golden Square at the moment.
I am not lying about that.
Yeah. So back in the close to the middle anyway of Atkins Street. Rucks will go out, Elliott and Hargraves. He got the tap, Hargraves. Little handball over the top. Waterson's there. Bounce is really funny in that area for some reason. Alford at the bottom with Kane. Gives it off again. Hartley, little one out wide from Waterson over the top of everyone. Foot race on. Dean should get there first and over the line. So they'll throw it back in, about 50 out from North's goal. They lead by a lot.
They do. Nearly the crack the ton in the margin. So the question is now, how much damage did Leitchfield Gumbour's percentage is this? Plus going to do? Only above Lockington by 6%.
Well, the issue again too is the fact that if Lockington get in, they're playing Colbo today, or sitting fourth. So
nah, they're third.
They're third, are they? Okay, he's good.
Yeah. So kick out, switch play, sound that man in Davis. So Davis looking to switch play back, down towards the commentary position. High up and under.
Ring it in, ding.
Great mark, Ryan Hartley. Just watching that on the replay. It's party time here at Atkins Street. And that kick, just good, Craig.
Look
Goal
out.
number 2.
Oh, gee, we could have had 2 screams in the space of 30 seconds.
Yep.
Oh, look.
It is party time, literally, for North Bendigo. And they're just purring at the moment.
He had some good marks in the last couple of weeks.
We have.
Colbo and out
Aldous,
at...
wasn't it?
Yeah, Aldous.
Yeah, Connor
Aldous. And obviously the great man at Mount Pleasant, Mr. Waitman. Got up higher than what, Joe Cocker? Another big leap there. Didn't really get onto it though. Tap towards the back ball, smothered, ground level. I'll just swing around and kick. I reckon that was touch as well. The umpire says nothing, in fact. Jarvie's kick had to be good, bounces in front of Hartley. They go in after again, Dean. He let that ball go. Umpire said play on though. And now, could have been an issue.
Yeah.
The crowd were vocal, weren't they?
They're very vocal.
So about 30 out from North's goal. They're just under 100 points at the minute. Slap at the back there from Elliott. Trying to get back and around. Play on, just kick it anywhere, says Davis, and he does, but guess who's there waiting? Gilmore. Swings it wide, not the greatest kick, puts McHugh under pressure. He can't take the mark, in fact no one did. Trying to make his way through there again. Little kick sideways from Colvin, ends up in McHugh though. They'll go back again, North Bendigo through Robinson. He waits, decides to just go a little short job. That cannot be 15, gets it back again. In fact, he didn't. Here's a kick that's smothered from Waterson, goes back towards Ford. Kicks on his right, looking towards the boundary line. Barnstable's there, sorry. They might just see this through. In fact, tried to kick it away. Oh, now needs to get rid of it. Barnstable does. He's got a couple of Leachy Gunny boys out here, so he's lucky he did that. Here's Hawke, and over the top was Gilmore. Comes back towards Brereton. He's got to move his bum. Kicks good. Die. Got teammates screaming for it, which hasn't happened all day. That's a funny old kick.
Yeah,
he's going to have to sit and wait for it to bounce. It does. Little one round the corner. Might end up being all right. In fact, he couldn't take the mark, and the umpire says a push anyway, Dave.
He does. So free kick, Leitchfield Gumbour. Thanks to Brian for changing colour right in front of the... I knew what you were doing right in front of those cars. Where it's just glare central. And I've got the sunnies on, but it's number 21 over there, which is McClellan. Got ball in hand. Probably 40 metres out deep in their forward pocket. In front of new club house. Newer.
I thought you said nude. I was going to say, well, they put the bricks on. They were all right.
So McClellan's kick.
Oh.
He's got it.
Yeah, he might have got one back.
Yep. Well, there you go. Little bit of scoreboard pride there for Leitchfield Gumbour through Matt McClellan, and he is the first goal kicker outside Blake Dye today.
So 5-2-32, and the poor bugger's up on the north on the scoreboard, put on the wrong team, and that can happen. That can happen.
It's happened a fair bit here lately.
18-16 to 5-2, ladies and gents. And we haven't even said it yet. Blake Agnoletto, what a superstar on the bike last night in the Commonwealth Games. Hartney, gold. Silver too. He's got a gold and silver he's bringing home.
There you go.
Sandy's boy that had Sports Go forever.
Ah, yes.
Just stole it out of there. Was Elliott coming forward. That's much better.
Yeah.
So, got a couple of dyes up the forward line. This one's the colour dye. This is Jack. He's got his brother saying, go for it, champion. You'll get this. About 40 out.
So Agnello, was that the one on the corner of the Mall, that Sports?
Yeah, that was Sports Co. Sandy and Ange.
Sports First.
Sports Co. And, yeah, Blake's been... I knew Blake when he was a little fella, like, running around the store.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's awesome. Bloody unreal.
So Jack Dye, probably about 50 out. First kick is the question.
No.
Going far side, one behind. So 5-3-33. Yep.
Well, Clem's been off forever, so it means that they're not going to take any...
What I was saying earlier, I think they've put the cue in the rack.
Where are they, mate? They're on the bench over there. So I put the binoculars away because you abused them. They got hurt.
Just fair enough too. I mean, you got to manage your players.
Yeah, you do.
You don't want to look. I know coaches say 1 week at a time, but you got the finals knocking on the door in 2 weeks' time, which will be broadcasting live every game of the finals, Brian.
Every senior game, every senior game, yeah.
So you got to manage your players this time of the year.
Yes, indeed. Hargraves the slap from the back. Jarvie was in there. Look at Waterson. Just got his own footy today. Hartney gives it back. Off they go again through Waterson. Kick is wide for Dean. Bit too wide, in fact. They end up in the canteen here at North Bendigo, and I'll throw it back in.
Yep.
I reckon it's one of they would seriously do a lot of money in that canteen. It just seems to be always happening. Yeah. Boys are singing Give It Up from KC and the Sunshine Band, eh?
Yeah. You would have been back in your prime then, wouldn't you?
Harry Casey, the singer. Jeez, he's put on some weight like me. Anyway. Oh, that's dropping the ball, yeah. So it is a play on. Look out. Easy for Stormy Geary. Don't tell me he hasn't. I love the way the goal umpire goes about it. But that's taken him close to the 100 mark, 130 in fact.
So Geary, 4 goals for the game, as to Hartley and Riddick. So 12 of the 18 goals, 19 goals, I think it is.
Listen to these boys.
Yeah.
What's the plan tonight, mate? Cut one from the herd?
No, pretty quiet. I think just
get an early night for the go-karts in the morning?
Well, kid-free this weekend.
That's impressive.
Daughters down on the surf coast, and my sons are running amok down in King Street, Melbourne.
You're worried about that, aren't you?
I am. He's him and his mate's 19th birthday a couple of weeks ago. So kick out of the middle by Gillingham over the top. Riddick couldn't mark. At the back, ball beats everyone, goes out of bounds. Now they're calling out on the full or deliberate.
Kick the point.
Kick the point. Umpire's not buying either. So Leisha will come out the kick out. Clark at the back, best position, no mark, off hands. Bennett comes through, dodges one. Hand pass over is good. Geary, short little kick.
Good kick.
Yeah, and that's good team football. It'll be a long drive back to Litchfield Gumball.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, it will be. So I'm not sure where Dean's lining up there, how he's lined him up. Should be the other way. Anyway.
Might be just the angle there, right?
I think it is. There's about 40 kids on the back of that ute, just beside him, as he runs in.
Yeah. So a kick is on its
way.
Oh,
He's missed everything.
Yeah, across the face.
That has ended up in the canteen.
Yeah, one behind.
Got through, did it?
It did. 19-18. Good year, that one. 132.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was the end of World War I. So play on, out of side. Haven't had much action outside, Dave. They think we smell over here, I'm sure. But
yeah.
Kicks long and wide, looking for Dyer there. He takes the mark, Jackie boy. They all stream forward, and he's going to have to wait because there ain't anyone forward for Leachy Gunny. Now there might be. Plays on Jack Dye, swings it into the line, looking for his brother out the back here. Takes the mark. No, he didn't. Ground level, round the corner.
Whoa.
Missed it. So another point to the score.
Yeah, it's a hard tackle too, Blake. So Robinson to kick in. Now he's got players. He's got Gillingham or Kane. Kane is chosen. Hand pass over top. Gilmore. Gilmore just over Gillingham. This is a bit of a training drill now. Gillingham looking to go back inboard. Got to be careful. Winbridge Can't take the mark. Hand pass off to Hartley. Got to get rid of it. Does to Clark. Clark in the middle. Kick over the top. He's good. Now can got runners. Got McCure out wide. He's found him. Dom. Kick.
Got it. They'll get around him too.
Yeah, great play. And that was just, I don't want to say it, but it was a bit like a training drill there, Brian.
Yeah, well, what they do at the moment, North Bendigo, is that their teammates are giving them the confidence to play on.
Yep.
It's all right to say take a mark, but what they're doing is they're told you're clear and bang, you can tell, well, we can't hear it, but surely that's the case. You would not play on if you didn't know you were clear.
20-18, 138 creates that 104-point margin.
They've been ruthless, haven't they? And we've still got plenty of game left.
5-4-34, Litchfield Gumbauer.
Indeed, Costa comes through. He's had a crack for Leachy Gunny today. Little handball in hope more than anything. And right in the middle of North Bendigo Recreation Reserve, where Bendigo Cricket Club will play this year, as they do.
Yep.
We're going to throw it back up again.
And that shadow's just slowly coming over the ground at Atkin Street, much to the delight of Daniel.
Indeed. Daniel loves it up there. Didn't bring his hat, so he's all right now. Kane goes out wide, kicks good. So forward. Always looks like he's going to have a shot, Jordan Lee. You reckon it's Jordan Lee?
Oh, you said it was.
Jordan Lee or Jordan Luke?
No,
Jordan Les.
Lee.
What about Jordan Luciano's? Luciano's? No.
L-E-I-G-H,
Here he goes, forward. No, he sucked everyone in. He was trying to give it to Alfie. Alfie wasn't up for the...
No, Alfie was a little bit...
Yeah. There's no communication going on there.
He's watching the replay now.
Probably needed to let him in on the play.
Yeah.
He's going to take the ruck work anyway. Just pushes everyone out of the way forward. Round the corner. Himself, Jordan Ford misses. So he's peppering up the Frederick Street end, the Atkin Street end of North Bendigo.
Ford is driving it through.
Would you? Yeah. Oh, not bad. Yep. He's certainly been on all four wheels today.
He has. There's no escaping the territory.
Yep. He's really, I mean, you could say he's a T model, but he's actually a J model. So it should be an easy mark there. Just couldn't take it. And that's just been the story of the day for Leachy Gunny.
Yeah. So what does this do to Litchfield Gumbauer's confidence, you think, leading into the finals? Should they get there?
Look, I think they've got some injuries. They've had injuries. This is Waterson. Oh, look at him. He just bypasses everyone. Little handball in hope. Oh, no, it came back to Robinson. Around the corner for Clark. He had to sit and wait. Not sure what Brereton was trying to do. Jump a bit early. Little one from Craig out wide is good. If he can make it, he does so. So Riddick, wobbly old horrible thing towards the middle. Might give him an opportunity here. That's not a good kick.
So kick out, Gilmore. Riddick's got to go. Kicks off the ground,
Good
smart
idea.
play. Got some distance. Now it's a 2-on-1. Waterson. Forward, hand pass to Waterson. Waterson on the left. Looking for Geary and he finds him. Much to the delight of the crowd.
Doesn't waste any time, Dave. Oh, look at this. Bounces off him.
He gets it.
Gets at the end. So, what a comedy of errors that was.
Wow, it kept us entertained. Not that we need much to be entertained.
No, we don't. That's the sad part. 145-34. This has been a head-on collision, hasn't it, the Savo? It's just horrible.
This is looking to be 20-goal blowout. I hate to say it. So, 18.5 minutes gone. Siren can't come quick enough for Litchfield Gumbauer. North Bendigo just stamping their authority on the competition. Hargraves wins the tap. Going in hard. Got to get rid of it. No, umpire gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Thanks to Telstra 5G too, by the way. I haven't plugged them at all today. I should be doing that. So, big slap. No one can get a clean possession. This bloke's been clean all day. In Javi. Comes out towards Geary, I should say. Towards the boundary line. Can't take the mark back there. Hartley and they will see it over. Might have been forward, actually. Hard to tell where that ball's gone.
Yeah.
I reckon Hartley's a little bit on the lighter side compared to 40. I could be very wrong.
Could be very right too.
Yeah, it could be too. This is Ford, by the way, trying to steal it out. He does this time. Jordan Lee, look out! He's got one. JLF electrical goal of the day.
First of the day too, surprisingly. Let's get a bit of a wrap around the scores in the Bendigo Footy League. If we can.
Yeah, well, we can. Good call.
Down to Broadford, it is Strathfield say 210, Broadford 9 behind. Eagle Hawk 108, Gisborne 68, Sandhurst 83, South Bendigo 54, and Golden Square 37, Kangaroo Flat 61. Comeback is on for Golden Square. 4-13 plays 8-13.
What about the AFL too while we've got a ball about to be thrown up again?
Let's go there. So, full time, it was Hawthorn victorious 99-83. And it was Swans who came back strong 107-88, beating Skilda by 19 points. And we've got the Island versus Australia.
Hang on a sec, Dave. Coming around, that one's going to miss.
We've got the Island versus Australia women's international game at the moment. And it's Australia 24, Ireland 12.
Riddick shot on goal was a point. Oh, now is it?
Yeah.
22-20. That would be about right. 5-4-34. So they'll come out to the outer side of Atkins Street. Well, not our side anyway.
Don't want to come out our
side. No interest. Towards the boundary line, they'll see it over. The netty's finished. Not sure what happened to the netty, but I did tape it. So there you go, Dave.
Tape?
He was tipped.
What about record?
Yeah, that too.
Got the old VHS or beta?
I was going to say I put my jumper on, but I gave it to Jed Mountain.
Oh, Jetty.
Yeah, gave him a top. He was pretty happy, old Jetty.
You're a kind soul, Brian.
I am.
So, looks like it's Gilmore. Or was it? Yep, Gilmore's kick.
Davis takes the mark, though, for Leachy Gunny. Upsets the apple cart. They have... They've had a crack, but I don't know whether, well, I can still see names in there that are quite good, but they've just been smacked all around the place, haven't they?
Yeah.
And just kicks like that are just going nowhere.
Yeah, it doesn't help the cause.
And the amount of players that are just sitting back from it, Gilmore's got plenty of options. He's got Geary, he's got a man that he's gone to at the moment. Next kick, yep, back to Gilmore again. No, it isn't, it's Kane. What's he doing down there? He's not sure himself, Bradley. So kick towards the outer side. Little handball over the top. Gilmore will give it back. Now he's got to chase it. That one might be out of bounds on the full, I reckon. So what they've done out here, North Bendigo, is they've moved a few positions around. Like Kane's down the back line now and probably just showing the boys what it's like to play down there.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a good foil to have. You don't know when you might need to call on that in the final series.
So Dye's kick, it's a good one. Jack, that is. Over the top. Oh, good mark. Yeah, good mark. Pay it, says the umpire. I'll be paying that one. I'll be shocked if you say Blake Dye.
I won't say it.
All right, you said it.
But it was number 5.
So he's going for goal number 5 and probably their best player. They've had a couple of good players, Leachy Gunny. They've tried. But it's certainly... It's been a tough day.
It shows you the gap between 2nd and 5th, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So, Dye looking to kick his 5th, as Brian called it. You can hear the Backstreet Boys in the background.
Yeah.
Kick by Dye. It was good. So, that is his 5th. Well, alone hand up forward.
Just brings it back to 112 points, Dave.
Yep.
23 this gone. We'll check around the grounds in just a minute when I get some scores.
Scoreboard respectability
yes.
there for Leachville Gumbauer.
And I certainly do have that, by the way. 3/4 time, or a little bit after, in fact. Excuse me. Huntley 14-13. Elmore 7-12. And I've got that twice, so that's good. I've got that off both lads.
Well, at least you know the
Aaron and Jude, wheelhouse. Thanks, boys. Damo, Nick's down at White Hills. Damo's out at Colbo. And that is our Super TV team. Riddick makes his way down the back line while the footy comes back. Bit of Hall & Oates,
yeah. Man eater.
Sounds like our cameraman, Man-Eater. What? Anyway.
That would have been you in the day, wouldn't it?
Man-Eater, yeah, that's it. So, I don't know how to answer that.
No, that's all right. Back in the middle while Brian's getting his breath back. Tap one by Hargraves. Gets through, it's Hartley. Hand pass over to Waterson. Can't get it. Going in hard was Dylan. High tackle not paid. Kick high up and under, but it's all blue, white and red out there. Grundy. Been probably one of the quieter ones for North today. Can't get a clean possession. Ball spills out. Is that on the ball? Yes, it is, says the umpire. Free kick going the way of North Bendigo. So McCure. He's had a good game today. So McCure's kick down the line. Looking for a really, couldn't take the mark. Had too many clean grabs today. Ball hits the ground. Pack forms and umpire's got to ball it up.
Yep, not a lot left in the game. Having said that, North kicked a few goals this term. They lead by 112. That is correct if you just joined us. They have been super dominant, North Bendigo. And by the way, they started off with 5 points.
Yes, that is a good goal, Brian.
So it could have been a lot worse than what it is on the scoreboard right now. 42 scoring shots to 10. Wow.
Yeah, it's a domination, that's for sure.
Well, there's not much you can do from a coaching point of view at Leachy Gunning. It's just how it is, just the way North have let you play. So whoever it is up there likes the 80s anyway, playing that music. So just a kick around the corner from McGregor, coming out to meet it. Jack variety. McCure pushes him away. Has to get rid of it. Did so. And they'll see it over the line. So 26 gone this term. Thanks to the many sponsors we like to get around. Telstra 5G. I shouldn't say 5G now. Everyone's got 5G, haven't they?
6G.
When's 6G coming out? Yeah, great call.
It's already out.
Is it? How come I don't have it? Anyway, beggars can't be choosers. Is that what you're trying to say? Colvin back in the middle. Hasn't said his name too many times. Colvin, off hands, comes towards the back. That's just a kick in hope more than anything. But sitting under it is Riddick. Had chance to give it to Waterson, as you would. His kick's wide and good. He's going to get it, or is he Bennett? He's going to, Deans says, yep, give it to Bennett. Decides not to. The kick was where?
It's a hold. Yeah. Free kick.
Oh, he's a bit stiff, Bennett. He should have probably taken that off Dean, but it ends up in good hands.
Craig.
Yeah, and they will go crazy here at North Bendigo.
Crazy or Craigie?
They'll go Craigie. What do you reckon Aaron's middle name is? Forget it.
John.
Aaron John Craig. Could be.
Kick by Craig.
Got
Doesn't
it.
matter what he's doing on this. I think he has done. He's kicked that goal. It's goal number 3 for him.
You'd be running out of paper if you're doing the goal kickers.
So I'll take that back. It's 2 goals. Yep. But it is party time here at Atkins Street.
23-20, 158.
Yeah, this is a shellacking.
Yep. Of a major kind too. Don't worry about that.
No other way to describe it.
He's certainly coming back to full forward, and the boys are enjoying it, aren't they?
They are. So tap one by Hargraves. Dylan in the middle. Just changing things up. Lindrich gets through, breaks one tackle. Kick down the ground. Just falls short. McCure hot on the toes. Wrapped up. High tackle. Free kick. Letchfield Gumbauer. So you wouldn't think there'd be too much time left. We just ticked over 28 and a half. And it's going to be Letchfield Gumbauer. So, kick on its way. Good looking kick.
Would have got there too, I reckon.
It has. Jack Dye. He gets it.
Well, he's kicked it from a long distance, so he certainly wasn't going to die wondering. 7-4-46 as Dave checks Tinder.
Nah, it wasn't me buzzing.
Wasn't? Was it me?
I think it was.
Oh. So no scores coming in just as yet. But that is a big score.
Yeah, big score indeed. 7-4-46.
Not sure what Dave was pointing at then, but you couldn't see it, so it doesn't matter. Waterson in the middle gets tackled, got rid of it now. Davis just kicks it in hope. Gilmore comes back in front of Hawken, who's gone quiet too. Yeah. So they've all had a fairly quiet day. Comes out to Matt Gray, who has had a boring day, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He has not hardly had a kick. And that's not a bad thing.
Well, that's what I was going to say. As a backman, you wouldn't be complaining.
Yep. So gives it off now. They sit in their weight. Whoa, gee, Geary at the bottom of that. Hard to distinguish Waterson and also Gray with that, as you said, at the arm guard or whatever it is, the arm thing.
Strapping.
Yep. So Rucks again, big slap from Hargraves towards the boundary line. Bennett, does he get there first? Slips over, so is Brereton. And I'll sit there and wait for the umpire to come and ask for the ball back. 30 minutes gone this term. It might have a bit more time because they've kicked some. 158-46.
Yeah, 6-goal quarter the North Bendigo this term.
Yep, Colvin's kick, Windridge kick over the top. Hawkins should take it off Die, missed him though. Gray again's in there, just gets out of things, Gray. Oh, just let that go. Umpire says they'll stop. Alford, tackle, slaps it out of there, Gray as well. Brereton on top of him.
Yeah, I think umpire...
Fieldsy.
Fields, yeah, just caught in the blind spot there.
Yeah, no, done a good job, umps. Tim and Andrew, and forgotten the other lad's name, but they've done a good job. So slap over the top, and we'll do it all again. The 31-minute mark, right about now. It's the only thing North misses here, isn't it, is a scoreboard, like an electronic one.
Yeah.
Not saying you have to have them. I like the old ones too. Not as old as Gunbowers, but you know what I mean. Not that you'd know. Anyway, Hargraves, little handball over top. Here comes Bennett. A little bit of pace from him. He waits till his man gets close. Little handball again. Look out. Gillingham. Off to Hartley. Easy goal. If it makes it, won't matter because Geary's taking the mark and he's going to kick half a dozen. A handful.
This is going for goal number 5.
5, yep.
So Bag, following up from his 4 last weekend.
This term might go as long as the lights come on, I reckon.
Yes.
32-minute mark. If I was behind the goals and they're behind that fence, I'll be ripping that ball up to Frederick Street, mate. So Geary right behind it here.
What's your money on?
Oh, he'll kick this.
So Storm.
Yep. Well, as I said, he'll miss this. I even had the goal just about written down.
Commentator's curse.
So 159, we take that back. It's a 46, and regardless of how you look at it, it's a big margin.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm just not sure how this is going to impact their percentage here for Leachfield Gunbow.
No, I think you're right, but again, it's,
120 point deficit thereabouts. It's going to knock a few percentage points off there.
Well, shock horror, they're going to come out this side, as Keith does. Now, he's got 2 from there. The 2 Breretons, either of them took the mark, didn't matter, but that is full time here at Atkins Street. I can tell you that some other scores coming in as we speak, Dave. We might check out the Bendigo Football League.
Yep. So just repeating final scores here at Atkins Street is a big win to North Bendigo, 23-21, 159, 113 points of better of Litchfield Gunbow, 7-4-46. Goal kickers for the day, Ryan Hartley kicking 4 goals, as to Storm Geary and as to Cody Riddick. So those 3 players kicking a total of 12 goals each. Multiples to Jake Dean, Aaron Craig in his game, record-breaking game 302. And singles to Waterson, Ford, Clem, Alfred, Kane, McCure and Dylan. And for Litchfield Gunbow, it was a bit of a lone hand up forward. Blake Dye kicking 5 out of the 7 goals, with Jack Dye kicking 1 and Matt McClellan kicking the other. Just repeating final scores here, 23-21, 159 North Bendigo, easily accounting for Litchfield Gunbow, 7-4-46. Have you got some other scores around the ground?
Yeah, out at Colbo, it is full time there. Colburn Evans 17-14, 116. Lockington 8-9-57. So that is done and dusted out there. Thanks to Damien Kerrins on the. You'll be able to see that replay a little bit later this weekend. We mentioned before that Huntley looked the winner there. They're 7 goals up on Elmore. That's halfway through the last term. So there's a bit of time. What time is it? So they're running late. We're all running a bit late here, yeah. And Nick is we thought the close one down at White Hills, and we're still just waiting for a score from Nick too, who it was nearly, 34 points at 3/4 time to Heathcote, so we expect Heathcote to win.
Yep, and over in the Bendigo Footy League, it's going to be a big win to Strathfield, say 231 against Broadford's 21. Over at Canterbury Park, it's going to be a win to Eagle Hall, 114 to 76 Gisborne. Sandhurst 91, easily accounted for South Bendigo, QEO 54. And the upset of the round in the BNFL, it's going to be Kangaroo Flat. In fact, its final scores now, they have defeated Golden Square 10-13-73 to Golden Square 4-13-37. So a 6-goal win to Kangaroo Flat. First time they've beaten Golden Square in 25 years, Brian.
That's amazing. And, again, it's perseverance. I mean, you get sick of hearing Kangaroo Flat losing, and they've only beaten basically Broadford this year. So the second win for the Roos. Excuse me. They're still out on the ground, Leachy Gunny. And what would you say after that? I mean, I don't know what you say.
Yeah, look, you could look at it two ways. It's just an aberration. It's a game that you just don't even look at the replay. You wipe it off and you just focus on next week. Or you could go the way of, there's a lot of room and improvement if we want to challenge for the finals come August, September.
Yeah, exactly. AFL, the Saints get home?
No, it was a win to Sydney in the end.
Sydney.
Wins to Sydney and Hawthorn. And as I said, the Australian women are playing the Irish women. Now, Aussie rules game is Australia 36, Ireland 24. Hawthorn 99 defeating North Melbourne 83, 14-15 to 12-11. And the earlier match, it was Sydney Swans getting up by 19 points, 16-11, 107 to 13-10, 88 St Kilda.
There you go. So that's the completion of round 17 in the HDFNL. Both teams have made their way off the field. We need to make our way out, Dave.
Yeah, just seeing Aaron Craig getting cheered off by the crowd. The daunting crowd, no doubt they'll have a bit of a celebration tonight. 80 years anniversary for the North Bendigo Footy Club, so it'll be a big night down in the social rooms, Brian.
Indeed it will. All right. We'll do a runner because we need to, Dave.
Next week, Brian, last round of the year.
It is indeed, mate. It is indeed. And we'll look forward to that. Tomorrow we head to Melbourne, to Port Melbourne, for the Melbourne State titles of the go-karts. It is a massive weekend there. Heats are on at the moment as we speak, and then they get into the finals from about 11 tomorrow. Dave's coming. It'll be good, Dave. You'll enjoy it. But this is a little taste of what's going on tomorrow with the go-karts from 11 live in Melbourne on Super TV. What are you doing? About to sing their song, are they?
They are.
Gee, you can nearly hear that from here. Well done, North Bendigo, and have yourself a good weekend. What are you doing? Thanks, David. Thanks, Daniel.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching Super TV live and local.